ba-dum. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bum, got any grapes?"
Morgan, warning. Some viewers may find the following stream hilarious. Viewer discretion is advised.
Morning. How are we doing today? I'm totally not getting down so I don't spoil the prediction. There we go. That's better. How are we doing?
Come on! We're streaking! Come on!
Look at that, look at that. Look at that, look at that. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gon' give us a peek. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Like to show off his physique. If there's an audience to be found, he'll be streaking it round, inviting public critique.
Thank you. Wow, that's some early streakage. Oh my goodness, almost 146 streams, TD. Welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you.
Oh! Come on! We're streaking! Come on!
Look at that, look at that. Look at that, look at that. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gon' give us a peek. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Like to show off his physique. If there's an audience to be found, he'll be streaking it round, inviting public critique.
Hello, Doc. Oh my goodness, almost 136. I can't wrap my head around the fact that people show up often enough to get these streaks. They are really impressive. You know, people are edging towards the 200 mark. I feel like we need to put something in place soon. Maybe we'll get that cat back. You know, the Bit Kitty redemption where the spinning cat. Maybe that's for 200 plus. What do we think? Be a good idea, bad idea? Please don't do it. It hurts my head with all the flashing stuff. I don't know. Anyway, we'll look at it. Good to see everybody. Oh my goodness. Lots of people in here already. Guys, I don't know. How's your day going? Why is everything broken? Where's the music UI? Where's the calendar? What is happening?
Hey, Gamey, how are you? Also, everybody follow Butt Game.
All right. As Meatloaf sang, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I've got 2 things back. I'm just going to try and find the bar. I'm guessing it's tied in with Hype, because Hype hides them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But why is everything not showing up this morning? What is going on? Now, you know, if I took a break, like Layla Codes takes breaks, okay, for like 12 months or so, I can understand maybe 1 or 2 things don't work when you come back. But I streamed yesterday. What is going on right now? All right, so today we're supposed to be doing the game dev stuff, but we might be doing fixing stuff and finding out why stuff is not coming up. Layla, thank you for the raid, which wasn't quite the hullabaloo we normally expect when people raid in, so apologies for that. But how are you doing? Good to see you. Let's see if we can actually get a manual clip going here. Hey, let's try and do the thing. See if they're
okay. Right, stretchy time. So we're going to
time. There we go.
Up, and we're going to rotate our heads. Oh, that feels good. And just chin to chest. Roll the shoulders. Come on, 15 seconds, folks. You can do some stretching.
15 seconds. Come on, everybody. Do your stretches. Come on, stretch with Layla.
Wiggle your feet, like marching.
And there was much rejoicing.
Do a little bit of side bends here. This is chair stretches for you, Surly Dev.
Look at that. What a great clip. I think that's the first clip ever in the history of clips on this channel where we've had somebody actually doing the stretches. How you doing, Layla? Welcome on in. If you don't know Layla was here yesterday, all right, and may have implied or just flat out said that she's going to be streaming soon. So we got everybody to follow her, and hopefully you joined me and Unicorn Jenny and some other folks that jumped into the stream this morning when Layla was showing off her game that her and the other half have been working on.
Billboard. A mother ferret billboard. I'm not a billboard.
What's going on? Why are we?
I'm not a billboard.
What is happening? I don't even see anybody using billboard. What is going on right now? Oh my goodness, Layla, welcome in. Good to see you. Glad to see you back streaming again. Loved seeing your game this morning. And please tell us what happened in your stream that I might have missed. So blonde, I know, right?
It is at all times. It knows this because
I didn't see the date on that clip, so I don't know
where it is
if that was just a year ago, if it was further back than that, but
whichever is greater. It obtains a
Layla is a very cool lady. Layla is a very cool lady, yes. Yeah, I only follow cool people. Yeah. I mean, I make exceptions sometimes. I also follow Berlin. see what I did there? Berlin from Science Stream? Okay. All right. Or in my case, crunching as my bones click. Dark Patir, that sounds like some kind of horror movie, but thanks for sharing. Anyway. All right. Thank you, Lodok, for the Super Cali. Scroll. Welcome, Raiders. We are looking at your next art collection that starts with this pack. Yeah, that's... Okay, Berlin, you're the one that's making me post on the socials, so don't even give me grief right now, okay? We're going to have to fight on a yoga mat or something. You missed nothing. It was stable. It would be pre-2021. Oh, wow. Wow. That is a way back. So do we have plans on going blonde again, or was that like a one-off, or what's the deal with the hair color? All right. We do delete self-deprecation messages unless I personally agree with them, in which case I pretend not to see them and just leave them sitting in chat. But yeah, we don't do that. Silicon, welcome on in. The other half of the I don't really know what you'd call it. The other half of the Layla Codes It devs, maybe or something. But good to see you. Well, come on in. So Silicon is the one that decided on using HDRP in Unity, and yeah, between them they spread the workload for the game. And yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you drop Layla a follow and check out the next stream. When is the next stream, Layla? Are you going to get on a schedule now? Is it just when you have a chance to stream? Party people need to know. So if you could impart us with that knowledge. Nah, no more blonde. Okay. People keep talking about, well, it's usually my wife, but keep talking about when I had frosted tips. What, a minute ago, that was something. So I wasn't completely blonde, but the ends of my hair were blonde. Look, it was a whole thing, right? It was of the time. Anyway, Cat and Crabs, how you doing? Good to see you. Good morning. Do you have any update for it? No, I shouldn't ask, right, because it's bad news. Good to see you, Cat and Crabs. If you have anything to tell us, please let me know. Was it the idiot or the sucking that you disagreed with? I can neither confirm nor deny, TD. Which of those? Yes, blame Jim for HDRP. See, it's all Jim's fault. Jim, what are you doing right now? Both a great couple. You'll have fun over there. You'll enjoy it. Thursday, next stream Thursday. So that might try for 2 or 3 times a week. Good. Well, I have notifications on. That's how I know you went live this morning. So I shall catch you in the next one. Hopefully, if you start early again like you did, so I can catch you before I stream. Or if it happens to be on a Sunday when I don't stream. I don't know. And if you have plans to just stream in the week. It was a definite thing for all the boys to have frosted tips. There you go. There you go. Thank you. I had a second interview. Now I have a third and final interview later this week. Captain Krabs. Captain Krabs is crushing it. Let's see if we can get the hype to bring the bar back on that's missing from the bottom centre. Possibly. But if there's anything you want to share in chat, Layla, if you have any links you want to post, any links to, probably not clips yet if you just came back, but you know, any way you can show your game off, if you have any YouTube videos, or if you're just going to save up stuff to post next time, that would be great. Okay, so what am I doing staring at a build on the Steam Deck? It's okay, I suppose. Yeah, so what we are working on here currently, my name is Lee, by the way. If you're new to the channel, my name is Lee, and Mondays we have Mix It Up Mondays. Tuesday through Friday I work on game dev, and then Saturdays we have Steamy Saturday where I play Steam games. So last week we played Sonic Mania, which was a gift from Balint of Science Streams. This week I only posted. Did I even post? I posted my stream schedule yesterday, because, you know, the end of Monday is when you want to send out your week schedule, right? That's what all the cool people do. So this Saturday, we're going to be
and there was much rejoicing.
We're going to be playing. Oh, we got the subscription gold bar back. Good. We're going to be playing Devil May Cry 5. Yeah. So Mix It Up Monday is kind of stream fixes, patches, new stuff we're adding in. Like yesterday, for example.
Oh! Come on! We're streaking! Come on!
Boogie that, boogie that. Boogie that, boogie that. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gon' give us a peek. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Like to show off his physique. If there's an audience to be found, he'll be streaking it round, inviting public critique.
Wow, Tatum, almost 111 stream streak. That is crazy. That's a lot of nudity, and I'm glad you got to see the naked man. Okay, so welcome in, Unicorn Jenny. I think you joined Layla's stream just as I left. I was lurking. I did have the chat still open, but I believe I'd already announced my lurkage at that point. So good to see you, Jenny. And yes, welcome to the Bit Haney show, apparently. Yeah, according to autocorrect. Not But Haney. No, not any of the other.
Hey, Gamey, how are you? Also, everybody follow Butt Game.
I'm going to have a plan for some actual work. I will start a bit earlier. We work 7 days a week, so can stream.
It's very soothing, right? It's like, it feels a little less tedious than, oh gosh, what is it? The spray Sorry, game. Cricket. Sorry, Yogurt.
I'll sort some stuff out to share later. All right, cool. Professor Smikes, welcome on in.
Of death.
Ducks that? No, not ducks that smoke hookers. No, that's not what it's about. No, it's about hooking ducks. So it's duck hook a, as in hook a duck.
What?
I don't know why people seem insistent on calling it duck hookers, like there's some kind of
There we go. There's the set.
Yellow plastic animal that sits on the street corner or something. Yeah. Anyway, as you can tell, if you're new to the channel, there's a lot of craziness that goes on. I totally don't get trolled by my mods, and everybody's very accommodating, considerate, and yeah, there it is. So, yeah, welcome on in, everybody. I stream daily, as you can see, from 10 a.m. in the weekdays, 8 a.m. on Saturdays. I did, when I when I pushed out my new schedule yesterday, I thought, let's make the 8 a.m. in white. since it's a different start time, I don't want people kind of glancing at the schedule and going, okay, 10 a.m. every day, I'll get there 10 a.m. on Saturday. Then I'll have already been streaming for a couple of hours. And this Saturday, I will have already been streaming Devil May Cry 5, another gifty, I believe, from Besto Friendo Balint of Science Stream. So thank you very much. Alrighty, so if everybody's done talking about butts and things, we can probably move on, or not, maybe. Streamer stamina is always impressive. I mean, thank you. Assuming you were talking about me. If you weren't talking about me, Jim, then yeah, that's okay. I'll just pretend you were and take the credit anyway. You're not wrong, Harriet Cap. Yeah. So things are mostly not broken on here. We did add a new redemption yesterday, and the redemption is called Eclipse Yourself. Yeah, for a low price of 1,000 channel points, you can actually get a shout out for yourself. You can actually, you know, when I do the shout outs and we get the clip machine and stuff, you can do your own. Yeah. Yeah. Let me demonstrate.
Sorry.
This is what happens when you use the Eclipse Yourself redemption.
Ribbit.
Absolutely nothing. There you go. Points well spent. I think you'll agree. Yeah. I'm absolutely nothing, buddy. There we go. What is going on today? All my points. You didn't use it. Oh yes, maybe you did. Okay, so Barney used it, and look what happened.
I'm not a billboard. A mother ferret billboard. I'm not a billboard. I'm not a billboard.
2022, Barney.
Send pictures.
Ribbit, ain't it?
2022 clip.
Yeah, ignore that, please.
So, for some reason, the redemption that we spent some time creating yesterday has decided to not work today, which is interesting. Let's have a look. Eclipse Yourself. Okay, when it does redemption. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Let me just try this. I think I see what the issue is. Possibly. All right. Let me just hop on over here, and then hop over here. Okay, and then what I can do is go to Twitch and point refunds. I'm going to refund Barty's money and have him try again. All right, where are we going? Review requests. Here we go. And scroll down, scroll. Oh, I got so many redemptions. Oh, bro, where's it? Eclipse. Why does it not even show? There it is. Okay, so scroll down, we'll go to the Barty one and reject. There we go. All right, Barty, you should have the points back.
That tickles.
You should have the points back, Barty, if you'd like to try it again. All the refunds. Is StreamerBot even on? What? It's Shirty not. What is going on right now? All right, hold your horses, everybody. All right, nobody get in a panic. All right, it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. It's my first stream, so bear with me. All right. You see, Layla, even when you've been streaming for a hot minute and you haven't taken a while off, maybe possibly things can still go terribly wrong. Don't super panic, Jenny. It's fine. Really, really, take a breath. It's good. We've got this, or something. Ah, my Twitch account might have not been connected anymore. Interesting. Let's have a look. Right, let me try BitShirty, see if it works. No, because it's on cooldown now. Okay, what can I try? What about a curtain? Can we get a curtain going? Anybody? Curtains? Is it curtains for me? There we go. All right, we should be working again now. Coachella poster. If you've ever seen a Coachella poster, I'm sure it looked identical to that light curtain. Interpretation of it. Okay. All right. There we go. Bear. Wait, what? My fave bear's not here at the moment. My fave bear's taken a little bit of a sabbatical. My fave bear had an issue where, for the longest time, they struggled through with a failing coffee pot, and then it eventually gave up the ghost, as they say, and ordered a new coffee pot, and it lasted, I think, probably a day, and then that stopped working. I was not happy, as I wouldn't be, you know, if my sole way of creating coffee wasn't working anymore, and I couldn't be caffeine fueled. I mean, what's left, to be honest? So, yeah, we should be okay now. Redemption should be back up, running, working, hopefully, possibly. The music UI is working. Ribbits are working. Redeem BitShirty twice, and no shirt.
The missile knows where it is at all
Stay a
times.
while and listen.
It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or deviation.
Okay, just going back to point refunds. I don't want to upset Lodok. Okay. All right, back to review requests. Going down, way on down. A bit shirty, and I'm going to go to the redemptions for today. I'm going to get Lodok a refund for today. There we go. Refunded, Lodok. You should have the points back in your account now. I'm terribly sorry. Sorry about that. Alrighty. You catch up? Yeah, I can't use it anymore since you set a limit per person per stream. Well, that's okay, buddy, you see, because not only you got your refund, but we also shouted you out with it as well. So I do feel like you got your money's worth. But if you feel hard done by, please take it to the complaints channel on my Discord server, and I will escalate it to my manager. Nothing has worked so far. Thanks, Dark Muppeteer. I mean, I guess you're bringing, the dark optimism today. Thanks for being such a jolly fellow. It's appreciated. Nothing like kicking a man when he's down, right? I'm trying to get things fixed, and Dark Muppeteer's like, nothing works here. Why am I even here? Oh, so close, Ecliptic. Welcome in. Didn't quite get to disconnect me on that occasion, but I would have expected Dark Muppeteer to use that because he's, I think I still have a couple of places left on my virtual body that he hasn't kicked yet. So don't use them all up. Okay. Has a limit.
Parable,
Yes, it does.
Irish feck bubbles, Irish feck bubbles, Irish feck bubbles, Irish feck bubbles, Irish feck bubbles.
Yeah, I was just about to say that one, guy. What are the chances? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Wouldn't have this issue if you used Sammy board. No, it'd be a whole other raft of issues.
It is too late.
Jenny,
It's too loud.
Jenny, what are you trying to say? Are you saying you want me just to stop talking?
Ribbit. Fucking ribbit. Fucking shite.
Thank you, one guy, for your missile. As always, it's appreciated. All right. Whilst I bug fix. Good luck with the squishing of the bugs, Layla. Thanks again for the raid. And glad to see you and Jim back at it, so to speak.
And there was much rejoicing.
I see how it is. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Smikes. Thanks for that. Yeah, we might have to ban Nightbot if Nightbot actually revenge. How is that revenge? That's revenge is getting your own back on somebody. All I did was I heard a word used in Balint's stream, and I decided to use the readily available define command to find what it meant. I didn't know Nightbot was going to have a potty mouth, did I? I did not know. But I do feel like, possibly, potentially, we can go into moderation somewhere. Here we go. Moderation, settings, mod management.
That's what she said.
Where do we specify a list of banned words? Because we should probably put that in there, right? Twitch. It's something, isn't it? When you can't find it in the creator dashboard, so you have to actually Google it to find the link. Here we go. How to block ban words on Twitch. Easy guide. No, I don't want volume. No, I don't want the volume. All right, so here we go. Here we go. They're going to moderation. Yeah, I was in there. Auto mod controls. Okay.
Parable, BitGamer, your bot, which is a mod, can bypass the banned words.
Thank you, Berlin. Okay, so I'm going to have to attack it at an even lower level. I'm going to have to attack it from StreamerBot. All right. Moo, how you doing, Moo? Welcome in. Short 4, deleted by a mod, aka bugger. Hello, handsome sir, and Berlin. Berlin, we're not doing it today. I'm sorry. Call yourself ugly in your own time. You're not doing it in here. Not least because we all know it's not true, you handsome devil. Ecliptic almost disconnected me. There were several other redeems. Well, if you want to get a list together, Atmapatir, and speak to those people and see if they want to go to the complaints channel and
ribbit,
and get their refunds. Or if anybody feels hard done by today and wants a refund for something they redeemed and didn't get it, please let me know. Yeah. I mean, sausage? You know.
Sausage! Blast your eyes!
I'm sure that the points you spent were so mahusive that, you know, it'll be rude to not give them back to you. So just let me know. I don't want to upset anybody. Unless it's Atmapatir, and he's kind of angling for a fight, isn't he? Angling. See what I did there? All right. 4 minutes behind in chat. I'm all right. I'm catching up. I'm getting there. All right. All the fishes and the drops and the plops.
Fucking ribbit, fucking shite.
Oh, Android. Smikes, come on now. Berlin, I see what you're doing there. I could actually just ban the define command if people are going to abuse it, especially people that are still salty that I happened to use it in their stream last night and it worked. I mean, you know, just remember it still works in your stream, Berlin, and you're streaming today, Berlin. And I have plenty of words I can try and define, Berlin. Just leaving that out there. Punish Berlin for calling himself ugly. Do you know, if you time a mod out, they drop the sword, they lose their mod status, and they have to be given it back again. And you know what that means? Now they have the new mod celebration. Oh, congratulations, you've been a mod. You've been a mod for this amount of time. That gets reset. So,
Parable, our brave developer assured everyone the fix would take 5 minutes. The narrator, having witnessed this lie before, decided to skip ahead 47 minutes. Curiously, the streamer was still saying, "Okay, I think I found it." Chat had, by this point, developed a sophisticated economy based entirely on redeem refunds and increasingly creative bug reports. It was the most stable system anyone had built all day.
That is one cool story right there, Moo. I need an emote or something that says cool story. Thanks for that, TTS. Okay. Thank you, Bardi, for bringing the buttload of jokes today. Yeah. See what we're doing. So glad this works.
That's what she said.
Right. So are we just going to spend the rest of the stream using the define command? Have we done the tweet yet? No, I'm busy trying to catch up with Chaplin because people somehow have decided to spam the define command. So I'm just trying to keep up. That's actually quite a good definition there, one guy. Define gamey, having the smell, taste, and texture of consumed game meat. We do consume games here, so very appropriate. All right, we. Nice.
One more ribbit.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the 69. Okay. All right. Everybody got it? Everybody got it out of the system? Maybe not. I'm still scrolling. Still 2 minutes behind. Okay. I'm not just scrolling past Moo's story. That's going to take me a minute, but I've still got 2 minutes to catch up. All the commands. Okay. Here we go. Almost there. See, I'm nearly at the bottom of the chat. I do got to say, you have some of the best redeems I've seen on Twitch, though. Oh, Moo! You're too kind. Berlin says that, and then he just comes here and tries to trash everything. I don't get it. 1%? You can't get a bit more gamey than that. Not like it's here. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm there! Okay. All right. Despite chat's best efforts, I got to the bottom of chat. So now, finally, possibly, we can do the prediction. And the prediction was, which shirt am I wearing today? Is it Twitch? 65%, what it was. Is it PlayStation? 7%. Is it horror? 10%. Or something else? 18%. Well, the answer is, if you haven't guessed or seen it already,
Parable, what about it? The joy of X Redeem.
Original hero. Not me. I'm not the original hero. It's a me, Mario. So it's a Mario shirt today. So for those people, for those 5 people that guessed something else, got it right. Yeah. I mean, some people might say Mario's a bit of a horror. He looks a bit scary, doesn't he? But no, it is something else today. So
and there was much rejoicing.
GG's.
Why are you squashing my moves? What are you doing right now?
I need to be normal size again. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, now I do need to stretch my shoulders like Layla was doing. Shoulder exercises, getting them smushed down like that. Oh, thank you. All right, so what's happening today? We're still getting double requests on Spotify. I did reach out to Tome, who created the Spotify stuff, and he said, like he usually says, can you put your logs into my channel, into my support channel? So I need to do that so he can take a look. But, you know, when I reported it, nobody else was going, yeah, me too, me too, me too. Yeah, it's doing it for me too. Yeah, I'll get the same error. So either nobody's using his thing, or there's something unique possibly causing the issue on the PC. But I mean, why would it behave fine, no issues, and then suddenly start behaving differently? Yeah. Spotify backup broken here. I mean, it's working for song requests, but it requests the song twice. For some reason, even though I see in the action history...
That's what she said!
of StreamerBot that it only does one request, it's pushing it through twice, and so we see it twice in chat, and then also it does add them twice to the queue. So, somebody request this? Let's have a look. Back to my songs. I should say in chat anyway if somebody requested it. Yeah, requested by Entropic, so it might have requested it twice. Scroll back and find out. Yeah, so I think this is the second time I've heard it. If it's not, I'll request it again, but let's jump to the next song. The thing is, I could code around it, but I want to find out why it's doing it. You know, I could make it so...
And there was much rejoicing.
I could make it so that if it requests 2 songs, then it skips the first one, but I don't want to go to all that trouble. It just needs to work. This schedule is so pretty. I mean, I probably want something a bit different. I mean, I like that it's like steampunk in the background, so it's, you know, it's the theme of the channel. I find it very difficult to be happy when I do anything like this. So, yeah. But thank you, though. If that was a genuine comment, I appreciate that. It was balked yesterday. Yeah, I mean, it does seem very up and down. And then, you know, if we go and look at, is Spotify down? You see, it might not necessarily be down. It might just be having issues. And then when you check it, user reports show no current problems with Spotify. Problems at all. And I'm sure they probably have their own status page, right? Oh, I've got a status page on here. 17 hours ago. All clear now. Thanks for your patience with this. With what? We're aware of some issues right now with our web page. No, it's not the web page. We have some issues right now and are checking them out. Let's see what issues people are having. Both app and website not working. Constantly giving the error. Can't play this right now. Can't play Spotify from my computer. See, this might be the issue we had yesterday where everything got grayed out. Ads are playing. Why songs aren't? I mean, it's a fair question, right? Can we not use the same technology they're using for playing ads? PC app won't work. Had to reinstall app. Now can't log in because error session. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it looks like they did have issues. They might be resolved. I haven't rebooted this PC in a while, so you know, maybe, possibly, potentially, that will be the fix. I don't know. Anyway, we have a little something to do for Balint before we go any further into the stream today. All right, so we have to do the usual create a post, press my magic button, all right, go back up here, roll back down my activity feed until I find Balint is asking me to post, which is, we'll go through it, we'll read it, because strangely enough, I always like to know what I'm posting on my socials. People are going to see and they're going to be like, why are you posting that?
Mr. Ribbit.
Pirate, what's the best part about TCP jokes? I get to keep telling them until you get them.
Mr. Ribbit.
True. That's very true. Okay, so we're going to listen to this. This is the clip that Balint wanted me to post on my socials that was in fact clipped yesterday.
Parable, I've got a great UDP joke but I'm afraid you wouldn't get it.
It's very hot in intercourse. That's something that somebody requested, using the weather command to find out what the weather was like in that particular place in particular. So we're going to copy this. We're going to post it on there. We're going to go over to Bluesky and create a post there. Post it on there. And post. There we go, Billin. Job done. Redemption fulfilled. Hopefully you're happy about that. How do we get to blah, blah, blah? Schedules by Sigrid. Okay. Well, again, got to remove the second one from the queue. That one from the queue. And this is going to be fun, removing duplicate songs from Spotify all day. Or I could just ignore it and just let every song you request play twice. That's an option. Okay. All right. Got it. How is it August later this week already? No, I know. And you know it's somebody very special's birthday in August. It's actually Mini Gamey's birthday in August. Always here for you, sir, in this regard. It called me native. Wait, what? I don't believe I did. I don't mind being clipped out of context, but I don't believe I actually said that. Still going with the define command. All right. I couldn't use the app yesterday. See, I rarely use the app. I mean, I specifically got a family plan with Spotify as other members of the family use it so that I could use it on stream. Very occasionally, am I in the car by myself and I put my music on with the Spotify app. I mean, if I'm going to have music in the car, and a lot of the time I don't, I just have like the window partially down and just no music playing. Yeah, I do use the Spotify app then, but for the most part, I don't.
Hey, does anybody want coffee?
There is a Joy of X redemption where you can make me post on X, formerly Twitter. You are following me, right? Nice use of the translation command. Where am I? They disappeared. My friend doesn't do Twitter. Okay. All right. All right, so today we're going to be working on a banned keyword list. Yeah, because apparently there are ways and means of getting around things. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new action. You forced my hand, everybody, just a heads up, just so you know. You forced my hand to do this. So if we go to actions and queues, actions, we've got a banned songs list in Spotify, but nothing for a banned keyword list. So let's take care of that. And then we should be able to fairly simply, hopefully, do the thing. Okay, so I'm going to add a new action, and it's going to be called banned chat keywords. It's going to be in the moderating group. Okay. And the trigger is going to be which chat message. Okay. And then what we need to do is catch up with chat first. Yeah, did that joke. How is everyone doing today? Shatter, welcome in. How are you doing? We're doing all right here. We're getting a little bit of trolling going on. So what I need to do is I need to put something in place for banned keywords because people are being naughty and they're using the bot, Nightbot in particular, to do naughty things. So yeah, I'm going to have to put something in place so that the naughtiness is contained, if you will. That's about what I'm working on right now. Sad you didn't pick the clip where he talks about... That was actually quite a funny clip. Yeah, I think you clipped that, didn't you, buddy? Yeah. Brave may or not block the ads on Spotify. Okay. So everyone's saying, chat all the words you think should be banned to help make the list. I mean,
Ribbit.
there are already words. There's nothing, TD.
For your pleasure.
TD, before I reinvent the wheel, there's nothing like this already, is there? Out there, I don't want to spend time creating this, and I'm like, oh look, well, somebody already did it. I could have just done an import. Good morning, Ella. I'm not really sure what you've walked into this morning, virtually speaking, but how you doing, Ella? Welcome in. Trolling? Don't know what you mean. Yeah, nobody ever trolls. Okay. This clip, yes, probably. Let's have a look. He was. That is not what I meant. I meant he's, I was going to say headshot, but that's going to be clipped as well. When you see him on stream and you see the top half of his body, it is only that size. Isn't that what Automod already does? Well, one guy apparently, even though I have a list of banned words, it does it, but bots override that. So, yeah, I don't really know how that works. It just seems like a bit of a loophole, but Berlin reliably informs me, and I say reliably because, you know, he's an ambassador on Twitch for a reason. That
really good.
Yes, but the issue is mods can bypass the auto-mod banned words. Yeah.
Ribbit for your pleasure.
Off the top of my head, no. Okay, all right. I mean, it should be fairly simple to implement. What I'm thinking is having a text file of banned words, and then every time there's a chat message, it references the list, and then if it finds the word in the list, then it just deletes the message in chat. Which I think we can do. I haven't done before, but I think we can do. Yeah, don't want to get on that list, buddy. Okay, the bots can be naughty, but I can't. That's the thing. Viewers can't be naughty, but apparently bots and mods can. You know, the trusted mods, the mods that you spend a long time choosing, curating, making sure that you pick the best people. Those mods, Ella, yeah. Not sure if you understood the reference. I mean, are you thinking like, maybe I didn't get the reference. It's probably a good idea I didn't get the reference by the sounds of it, and how you guys can be. Okay, well, you brought this on yourselves, all right? So I'm forced to do this. Yeah, I thought you were, Bardi. I just didn't want to say. Yeah. Alrighty, so. I mean, last I checked, it's still Freedom Month. I mean, I was joking earlier when people were saying bless and stuff like that, and I'm like, no religious references. I mean, we could take it to the extreme and be like, amen, get out of here. Personally, I'd do that, but to lower the burden, use the banned words for us peasants, since we cannot bypass it, and then the list for mods. I mean, I could, but I'm probably just going to use it for everybody. An instance of saying aim, right? Really? What if the word is inside another word, a bit like ham and Hamburg? I mean, I could regex it, Microsoft. But then, you know, how far do we take this? You know, I think if we get to the stage where people are putting words inside words, try and get around it, that's when I start doing the timeouts, whether they're mods or not. And then if you happen to lose your sword, maybe it's that time when I start recruiting.
That's what she said.
Parable, my name Ali. I enjoy silly willy fo fili canu betier.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you have to ban goodbye, short from God be with ye. It's not though, is it? Because God isn't G-O-O-D. I think we're stretching things a little now. I'll just do it for your bot gaming outputs. Well, if I did it for the bot gaming outputs, well, I guess that would work, because then somebody typing in the define command, it would delete that message. But I guess TD, it also depends on the hierarchy. If somebody puts in the define command and uses a banned word, then it would delete that message. But would Nightbot process that and show the reply, and then I'd have to delete that as well? Or would the define command not even go through because that message had been deleted? That depends on the order of things being processed, I guess. Not a troll at all. I mean, I wasn't suggesting it was a troll. I'm just saying that, you know, if that is true, then it's not a very good way of shortening things, is it? It would be Godbye, wouldn't it, instead of goodbye. Flashbacks to Chronicles of Riddick being changed to Chronicles of Rid Thingy. Nice. Did that actually happen? DM. Is you define message. Is you define message not in streamer bot? What? Is you define message not in streamer bot? I mean, there's the trigger for every chat message. Is your defined message not in streamer bot? I don't think so. No, I think it's part of Nightbot, isn't it? Ah, the command itself is, yeah, which is interesting. Execute code. Let's have a look. So why is that even using Nightbot? Is it even using Nightbot, or have I just imagined that for the whole stream? I mean, have you just broken it now? Yeah, bot game. It's not Nightbot, is it? It was Nightbot in Balint stream. Balint uses Nightbot. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. That does actually simplify things then. I already have the code that runs it, and I can just build it into that. So if I have a banned chat keywords action, then I can just reference that from the sub action. I can just call it and compare it in there. So read lines from file.
Ribbit, ain't it?
But I don't think I have a cooldown on it, so I don't know why it's not working every time. Let's have a look. Fine.
Baby, ribbit.
Yeah, there's 0 cooldown, so I don't know why it's not firing every time, unless it's a limitation. It might be a limitation of the API.
Ain't it?
Parable, Bitgam Nelson Irish Feck Bubbles, Bitgam Nelson Irish Feck Bubbles.
I wonder how expensive it would be to run an LLM
Irish
service that filtered out language, something that let you specify words.
Hey, Gamey, how are you? Also, everybody follow Butt Game.
Papa, can you hear me?
Sorry, Cricket. Sorry, Yogurt. Y'all came in and you got to see me die.
Papa, can you hear
Speaking
me?
of death. What? Where you will not end up dying is with Big Gaming. There we go. There's the set.
So, in reply to Jim's message, I did actually use I did use an LLM before, and I used to have a redemption where it was like story time, so someone could put in like a few keywords, and then it would come back and generate a very short story in chat based on those keywords. Berlin remembers it because Berlin used it. So that is a possibility, but you've seen how trolly people can be here, especially the mods, Jim. So, so yeah, I don't know how much I would, how quickly I would use up my free allocation. It's one thing when it's a redemption and you can control how much it's used, but when it has to check every message, that makes it a little bit more of an overhead. You got robbed. I mean, it worked. HarryOClat doesn't have any clips. So HarryOClat knowingly used the redemption, knowing they didn't have any clips, and got exactly what they asked for. I'm not robbed at all. We don't rob here, Berlin. I mean, you might be robbing people of their innocence with your inappropriateness, but other than that, no robbing here. If your mods are trolls, game over. Yeah. I mean, I think, to be honest, the ice is so thin right now, if they look down that they're skating on, that, you know, any moment they could go through the ice. And like I say, if you time out a mod, they do lose their sword. Yeah, so yeah. Maybe we'll get to see that today. Maybe we can have a look and go, wait, didn't that person used to be a mod? They used to be, yeah, and then they got too inappropriate and trolly and got timed out. And oh no, it's on my to-do list to give them the sword back. I hope I remember. I hope I remember to do it. So there we go. All right. I mean, sometimes I'm glad of it, Jim. Sometimes I'll put something in, like a new redemption, and then they'll spam it and spam it and spam it. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I forgot to put a cooldown in. And then I'll do that. So sometimes it is welcome, but, you know, there's a line, right? There's a line. And it's a line, I believe, they can see from where they're standing right now. So I guess it depends how much further forward they walk, whether they cross that line or not. I used to be a mod, but then I took a time out. You weren't, buddy. That's the funny thing, you see. I've been streaming for, what, 5 years now? And pretty much had the same mods the whole time. So, yeah. I guess we'll see. Maybe we do a recycle on the mods every 5 years or something. Possibly, I don't know. You see, the person to ask really would be Belint. Belint has 78 mods. Only 3 of them ever show up occasionally. One of them shows up all the time. I think we know who we're talking about. But you know, Belint's too much of a kind-hearted individual to say, you know, since you never show up and you're still getting a share of the pally tip jar, maybe it's time I did remove your sword. But yeah, that's the one that always shows up, the legend. I remember when you promised me mod and then tracked back on it. I think the way I remember it, TD, is you said make me mod. I said no, and that was the whole conversation. But I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. Never been a mod. People know better. Apparently I don't know better. Maybe I'll just give you the sword one guy, because, you know, yeah, seen how well that works. All right, what was Ecliptic saying? Should there be some sort of drill for emergency commands like the mute mic one? As funny as it would also suck to discover it's broken at a time of need. Yeah, so Berlin is a party pooper sometimes, and he doesn't give refunds. So if like a raid comes in and he hasn't set things up to stop something happening, and then someone does one of the redemptions, he presses the kill switch button on his stream deck and the person just loses their points. So it sucks to be them. But, you know, maybe when he gets his new PC set up, he puts all these measures in place, and maybe, I don't know, like pause certain redemptions when raids come in. But it can't be done. Possibly. Yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't know why that got auto-modded. Maybe it was the period that threw it, buddy. Do 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 do. I like to punish.
Stay a while and listen.
I like to punish idiots, especially mods that never show up. Their real punishment is keeping them as a mod and giving them occasional payouts. That shows them. In your face. Never showing up mods.
Huh?
Thank you, DM. All right, we'll just take a breath now. We good? Okay. I love that Sunstream's played Fiona for me today. Aww. Aww. I think that should be more than one per stream, Fiona, because it's such a great redemption. It only lasts for 20 minutes, and it should happen more often. It really should. GG's, buddy. You truly are the OG Sanic or something. I think I only really moderate one channel. Is that Andy's? Is that Andy's channel you mod? We had it twice. What did you have twice? Probably the song, because songs are doubling up today, and I'm just going to let them. You get.
Silenzio Bruno. There they are. What in tarnation? Anarchy! I don't even know what that means, but I love it.
Anarchy indeed. Yeah. Pineapple House. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? So this is where Balint tries to prove a point now and say this is why I have redemptions that can only be used once per stream. Oh, 2 Fionas. Double hippo. There's a Lego kit for Bikini Bottom now. I saw that, yeah. I saw that, and then I think you sent me the link, didn't you, for the Donkey Kong arcade cabinet? That was pretty cool as well. They're just so expensive, aren't they? I mean, what is it, 300 for the Pac-Man one, 200 for the Donkey Kong one? A lot of money for what basically amounts to building bricks. Pretty cool, though. I mean, it's not like you're going to build it and go, ta-da!
I can neither confirm nor deny.
And then break it all up and put it back in the box. Obviously, it's a display piece, isn't it? So, is there one for you? Oh my! I think that's a different kind of toy, buddy. But yeah, we won't get into that. All right, so let's do this banned list, shall we? Let me see if we can get a keyword list going here. So if we go to Twitch stream stuff, and then I have a folder called Do Not Delete. It has all the lookup files in it, stuff, and so if we create a new file in here, new text document, and we'll call it banned keywords.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Okay. So and save it with a couple of test keywords in it. Blah, blah, blah. We go back to actions. We have the define command. All right. Before we actually run the define command, and I guess as well,
Big hug.
see, I'm thinking now, is this even necessary? If I'm not using Nightbot and we're running this command directly from StreamerBot and running all the code, do we even need to have a separate banned keyword lists? Why don't it should just work, shouldn't it? When I add them to the banned keywords. Let me do a test on that real quick. Moderation, block terms and phrasing. Moderation. Setting.
Big hug.
So they've changed it. It doesn't say that anymore, does it? We go block terms and phrases. Where have they hidden it now? And settings, moderation, block terms. Okay. All right. So I think if we just update this list, we might be good. I might not need it.
Mr. Ribbit.
No, you see that it's clearly not working because I'm trying to add a word and it's not picking it up. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to use the milk word earlier because that's actually set as a blocked keyword, and it says it's had 8 occurrences.
Ribbit.
The number of times this term has successfully blocked a message in your channel. Oh, so it's the mods getting around. Okay, so the blocked keyword list is overridden by the fact that mods are using it. Okay, we do need it. I used to know all the streaming tech stuff so well, not touched it in a few years, and now it's completely unloaded out of my little brain. What I don't like about the creator dashboard is, I mean, it used to be a minefield to navigate, and then they put a search box in at the top, which helps.
Back for the lunch break. Today's menu is a sandwich, probably some chips crisps, some sort of vegetable, and an oatmeal cookie. Bitcom Ribbit Duckleson.
You see how it used to be? Tatum used to come in and he used to go, this is what I have in my lunchbox today. Bam, 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 bam. Now he's going all generic on us. A sandwich, probably with something in it. Probably some chips or crisps, some sort of vegetable. You see how it is? I feel like we just have like copy paste now, and Tatum's just going to paste that every day. Yeah, shots fired. How are you, Tatum? How's your day going? All right. So we do need this, and I mean the thing is, the fact that I'm only having to use this for mods, does that? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. We'll just leave it there, shall we? All right, so we've got a couple of test keywords. We just need to make sure if this works. So really, it only needs to check. And this is only going to check for the define command, isn't it? It's not actually going to be for every chat message. Okay, so the define command, the fact it's already in there, should be grabbed for normal non-mod users. Yeah, I had planned on game dev today. You see how it is now? I'm having to actually put in measures and spend time on today's stream. Put in measures to keep the trolls under control. Control the trolls, if you will. Well, I'm sorry if anybody tuned in today hoping for game dev. Yeah. You need a lead mod. Maybe I need no mod. About that option. Maybe I just take a leaf out of Smike's.
And there was much rejoicing.
Out of Smike's book from a few weeks ago before he got a human mod, where he didn't have any mods. Yeah. I haven't actually looked too much into what abilities, what functionality the lead mod has. I think they can delete other mods' messages. Applies for the lead mod. That's the thing, though. The problem is, if I picked a lead mod, it would probably be somebody that wasn't in the community. Because how is somebody that has close ties with somebody else going to be an effective lead mod in keeping the other mods in check? As if I gave it to Balint, he'd be like, look at that, look what Dukasov just did, look what Orange John did. Yeah, and wouldn't actually moderate that. And the same if it was Dukasoft or Jern. Because we're all friendos, you know, there's pros and cons, I guess. Yeah. I mean, you see the predicament. A lead mod. Exactly, that's what it should be called. Yeah. So mods going rogue puts me in an awkward position, you see. Do I just put things in place and spend time during streams trying to auto-mod mods? Because that's what this boils down to, isn't it? It's me trying to put this in place now. Stop mods going rogue. I'd totally delete messages. Yeah. Okay, so if we proceed on the basis of we have a banned chat keywords, going to check messages. And I mean, maybe this is a better way. Maybe this is a better way for moderating the whole chat. You know, oh yes, we've got auto-mod, but auto-mod captures a message before it's posted, and then it goes, okay, should we allow this? And a lot of the time it's oversensitive, even though I don't have my auto-mod settings that sensitive. So maybe instead of saying, hey, should this be allowed? Maybe I just disable auto-mod completely, have a banned list of keywords in StreamerBot, and then just grab all the messages and then delete the message if it sees it. The only downside to that is you're never expecting a false positive. So if somebody puts something in and it makes a mistake, the message is going to get deleted, where auto-mod does give you a chance to allow or deny. So, mods rogue, never. Okay. So I've got a couple of. I mean, I think this should work. We need to do a test. And I think what I'm going to do, if I put in,
I can either confirm or deny.
If I put in a silly test keyword, and I won't tell you what it is yet because I don't want it testing yet, and then we'll have one of the mods put it in and test it and see if it works. Partial keyword can block bigger words that are completely fine. Yeah, so that's really why I either want to regex it and then grab a whole word that I know isn't part of another word in case it gets embedded. Or I just grab the whole word rather than any partials. Slightly modify your phrase. I can neither allow nor deny. Yeah, I thought about that one guy when I was saying it. I'm like, why does this sound familiar? How would you know? How would I know what? I don't know anything. I know nothing. Nothing. All right. So we have a banned keywords .text, and we're going to check every message. And then what we're going to do is read lines from file. File we're going to read is quick stream stuff. Do not delete. And keywords. Okay. And then we need some C# code. I've done something similar before. Actually, it might have been a bundle automation things. Let's have a look. Full bundle. Mm-hmm. And now I check for duplicates. I just need to find out which one of these actions has the reading in. Here we go. Read lines. Okay, and then when it's in the code, blah, blah, blah. Scroll down. Good work. Here we go. Copy that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to try and do a match on complete words, and then we'll see about the actual word is embedded in something else. So we need execute C#. There. Count. Read in the banned words. Now to the word. We can read in the banned words. We need to know what variable is used when it's specified. So we have something like to commands one. So I go back. Keywords. That. Bob. Disable that. Action history. Special variables after run. And it's actually coming in raw input. back into code. Set string input. That one possibly eventually type object string. We have a toString maybe. File. Okay. Filed. Let's see. We do cph dot send message and put and word recognizes it. True. File. Save and compile. Enable the code. Enable the trigger. SpongeBob. And keyword. Okay. Disable the trigger. All right. Looks like we've made the first step into doing what we need to do. I'm going to grab a quick coffee, and I'll be right back after these short, hilarious clips.
Silenzio Bruno.
Here we go. Okay, we're good. You good? Thank you. Oh, okay. Hopefully you enjoyed that, Berlin. So you kind of, it pulls out like half an inch, but then you can't go any more because it's stuck to the... So here it is. It's the world premiere of the Sleeps Till Pirates newest redemption on the stream, and it's to celebrate the upcoming release of Rise of Piracy from the Irish heartthrob himself, Irish John Games. So if everybody's sitting comfortably, here we go.
"5 days until Rise of Piracy is released. Add it to your wish list on the Steam store today."
There it is. Muted. Yeah, muted.
Moments later.
Rabbit pack, rabbit pack, rabbit pack, rabbit pack, pack.
See? Thank you for gigantifying your spit, Berlin. That's delicious. Where Optimus says, "I am."
Ribbit, really good.
Woo! I'm a wiener. Wait, what? All right, I think we're good to go. Wait, what? What? Chris! Oh my goodness! It's the first time this has ever been triggered, the first time it's ever been used. Definitely cause for a parade. Let's go! Wow, 75,000 points. And look, even a bot gamey dancing along to the music. Do 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 do. This is a parade just for Tubby. Wow! Thank you for that redemption, Tubby Crumbles. I think I've just realised why. You know, we've got to fix the push command. I think I realised why it's not working. Because I created...
This is my pee-pee dance. This is my pee-pee.
Obstacle in chat to throw in them obstacles. To block them piggies. Whoa, what? Whoa. Wait, 11 seconds. What in the world happened right there? Balint is also very tired at the moment because, you know, all new parents are, so he might... having you clipping me saying, "Ah, my wiener," because I see what trap you're trying to get me to. Appreciate you holding my rod, Balint. Thank you. Coffee. It's been a bit of a blur last few days, but I told somebody, I said, I always wear clothes from the waist up when I'm streaming. I'm not always naked. Into a glove puppet, I had to put my hand where it shouldn't be and kind of wriggle it through, turn into a contortionist, get my hand all the way up, and look, the big fat wiener. Ha ha ha. Oh, sometimes it's the little things, isn't it? At least that's what I tell Mrs. Gamey. Anyway, thank you for that, Tatum. Appreciate those biddies. I mean, I feel sometimes it's a bit of a stretch trying to squeeze it in. But, yeah. All right, I'm willing to go along with it, Load Up.
Sorry, Cricket. Sorry, Yogurt. Y'all came in and you got to see me die. Guys, speaking of death. What? Where you will not end up dying is with Big Gaming. There we go. There's the set.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. So Balint is the king of segways. That's why he has a seg command in his chat. So viewers. He is. I mean, he is the king of segways. I don't think anybody's disputing that, are they? All right, so good progress. We now have a banned keyword list. Now, if I update the keyword list, let me do a quick test. Okay, modify and keywords. Okay. I'm going to update this list. Give me some test. Excuse me. Give me some test words we can put in the list. Not inappropriate words, just normal words, just so we can give it a test. Any word used as the key to a code. Test. All right, so we'll put the word test in. Clearly. We can put that word in, but probably not. Since that's tied to an audio trigger, Load Up, but I do like that you used it. Test word, sausages. All right, so the banned words I'm going to have in the list as a test are test, clearly, superfluous, and sausages. Okay. So this is the contents. That's the contents of the banned word list. Now don't check it out just yet. I need to enable things. All right. So now if we put any of those words in chat, see what happens. Nothing bad will happen. It should just send a message saying it's a banned keyword. Any of those words. Look at the size of that sausages. Yeah, so what it's doing at the moment is it's looking just for a message in Tropic with just that word. We're not looking for it embedded in a text message at the moment. There we go, test, banned keyword. Sausages, clearly. All right, so it is actually detecting banned keywords. It's pulling them in from the file. Okay, so what we can do next
Sausage! Blast your eyes!
Ribbit, ribbit.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Mr. Ribbit, ribbit.
So the next step is we've detected if it's a banned keyword. So what we need to do then is delete the message. Is there an easy way to do that? Twitch delete chat message seems like it might be the one. It wants the string message ID. So let me see if we're grabbing that. Action history. Variables after run. Tell me about the ID. Broadcast user ID. Running action ID. Trigger ID. Message ID. There it is. MSG, capital I, lowercase d. Actions. MSG ID.
Pirate, get hyped for bot game me.
Okay, not sure what we can do is let's do this and copy message ID as a string file. Save and compile. Okay. Buddy. Anybody. You want to put the word test in chat and see if it does in fact delete the message now? There we go. Ta-da! Yeah, we're not doing sub messages yet. Just the actual word. Testing. Thanks, HarrioCat. I can always rely on HarrioCat to, you know, come in when nobody else is doing the proper testing for me. I can always rely on HarrioCat. But it did detect test 1? No, it didn't. Detected test was the message that got deleted by Ecliptic. Why the double banned keyword? Because you put test in, buddy, and then Ecliptic also put test in. So it deleted both of your messages. That's why it sent 2 responses. And then Entropic tried it and it did it. All right, so what we need to do, I don't think we need a message sent to chat, do we? Confuse the heck out of me. Yeah, so I think what we need to do is, that was just for testing purposes to send the message to chat. So we can comment that out now. We don't need to send a message to chat. All we need to do is just delete the chat message. I'm not going to put anything in like a timeout or a ban. I'm not doing that. So save, compile, save and compile. All right, so now I'm going to actually make this a list of words that possibly, potentially might have been used today, and then actually let's leave those back in. Because now we need to update it, don't we, and see if we can have those anywhere in the message. So it only works if the word is in isolation. Initially, yes. So what we're going to do now, and I guess we need to convert it to lowercase. Let me convert it to lowercase and then also check for it embedded in messages. So let me comment this code. Read in line from
Ribbit, ribbit.
Text file. Down here. Delete chat message. Here. And Word. At the moment, it's just making an exact map. I always get these wrong around. Is it .2 lower .2 string or .2 string .2 lower? I think the 2 lower is first. Two lower, 2 string. Nope, object does not contain a definition for 2 lower. Lower. C#, convert to lowercase. What am I missing? String not too lower. That's all right line. It's too lower. Okay, so we can actually put it in check. Raw import.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Oh, coffee too hot.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Ribbit, ribbit.
File.
It's very soothing, right? It's like it feels a little less tedious than oh gosh, what is it? The
Stay a while and listen.
the spray game.
Trail doesn't have Unity open. That's how prepared I am today.
Hey Gamey, how are you? Also everybody follow Butt Game.
Alright. Come on, Unity, you got this. Unity 6. TTOUS. Welcome food. Enjoy your nom-noms, buddy, whatever it is. It's probably going to be some delicious sandwich. Do.
Ribbit.
File. Save and compile. And keywords. So test, clearly, superfluous, and sausages. So if someone can try it now, it shouldn't matter about case sensitivity. and it should pick up the word if it's part of a chat message, whether it's, I don't know if it'll pick it up if it's surrounded by other letters, but definitely the message itself. No, Dukesoft. There we go. Thank you, Entropic. So case sensitivity works. Test this. Yep, there we go. Ta-da! All right, we have it working. There it is. I see what you did there, Dukesoft. See what you did. All right, so it's working. I just need to update the word now. I can't actually scroll back far enough to see what people were doing. I've updated the list now, Dark Puppeteer. I have 2 words in the list now. One is not the word milk, and one is not the word Dilbert. Okay. I don't know if anybody's going to crack my code. Thanks, Jim. If anybody's going to crack my code and know what words to try. Okay, so just a heads up, it'll just delete the message. No timeouts, there's no banning. Yeah, I said the word was not milk. Drop it. But also, why is the define command? Sometimes if the define command returns nothing, it's because it gets nothing. All right? It's because the lookup word is not in the API or dictionary that it's using. I don't know why that particular word wouldn't be. All right, so if there is something, it does return something. No, it wasn't. It was not milk. It does begin with MIL, and the other word in the banned list does begin with DIL, but it's not milk, and it's not Dilbert. It's a couple of words that we used earlier in chat. Test is not in the list anymore. Okay.
Basically,
all right.
what you're trying to say is that you
Hello.
can't control it. I'm not trying to say that. The whole bloody ship is. It's the wild colour scheme that freaks me. I mean, when you try and operate one of these weird black controls which are labelled...
Close, Lodok, close.
A small black light lights up black to let you know you've done it. What is this? Some kind of intergalactic hyper...
So interestingly, because it was Dark Puppeteer that did it, and it was not a mod, it got caught by AutoMod first because it's in my AutoMod keyword list. So we can catch it based on that. It's not, Snossages is not in the list anymore. Harry Cat nailed it. Harry Cat tested one. Jigsaw still trying to be clever and get around it. But the thing is, you see, if it's used like that for the define command, then the define command won't find it either. So caught but still shows. I mean, it shouldn't. What was caught but still shows? I see that Harrowcat's message got deleted. Is that how you make your bread, Lodot? Is that how you make it rise? All right, there we go. It is working on mods too. Thank you. Thank you very much for testing that, Dukesoft. What message did AutoMod get and delete? The word that is not milk. Because you're not a mod, it went to AutoMod first, and that word is in AutoMod, so it said, hey, we're not having this. But because it doesn't do that for mods, then the new banned word will in fact actually you deleted it. Okay. I mean, if you put it in, If you put the proper word in with the proper alphabet, Dukesoft, as a test, but it still shows the message in chat, you shouldn't see the message in chat. I don't see it in OBS. Do you still? Now I've got to open the chat in a browser. Never a dull moment. Let me put the chat over there. Dukesoft. If you could just type the actual word on your keyboard normally, Dukesoft, and see if it works. So why is it not working for mods then if it's working? Because that was the same word that Dark Muppeteer put in. Icy, how you doing? I think everyone does deserve it today. I think they're pushing the boundaries. I don't know. And I don't know if, I'm guessing as the broadcaster, mods can't delete other mods' messages. Yeah, but it's not a mod, it's the bot doing it. It's code doing it. Let me have a look. Let me see. Amy is a mod. I wonder if that'll make a difference. I wonder if I need to make, maybe I need to make BotGamey the lead mod. If you make BotGamey lead mod, then it can also delete mod messages. Yeah, we'll give that a try, shall we? I'll go back to the roles. Can't add any more artists. I know, you only give us a limited number of artists roles, badges and stuff. Yeah. Who we have in the channel as artist? They only give you, they give you 5, I think, don't they? We've got Andrea Noart as an artist, Celestial Bean Art as an artist, we have Ice Bear Bear as an artist, we have Mel's Games as an artist, and we have Balint as an artist. Okay. Alrighty, so all roles. Okay, so add a role to BotGamey. Lead mod. Are you sure you would like to add BotGamey as a lead mod of your channel? Yes. But interestingly, it still leaves the moderator role. You need to take that off now? Oh no, it deletes them both. What the? Alright, so when you give somebody a lead mod role, say for example they weren't a mod already, they need the moderator role as well. And now you get 2 roles, moderator and lead moderator. I was trying unusual Unicode character. Yeah, so I think that's, interestingly, I think that's what Dukesoft was doing. Still got picked up. Yeah. Yeah, it got picked up by Automod. So we're using Automod for catching keywords for viewers. And then we should be using the new banned keywords action. So Dukesoft, if you want to try it again now, if that makes any difference. Hey! Yeah, thank you. And it doesn't show in chat still because I have the stream up in a browser window and I see it's not there. So excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So all I need to do now is add in the name of all of Dukesoft's emotes that I don't like. And then if he ever uses them, there we go, Automod caught it again. And then all Dukesoft's messages will get deleted. when he uses emotes I don't like. Right, we define first. Yes, do define not milk. Hey. All right. No, Bot Gamey, no. No. Bot Gamey. And now how do we get around that? It's still processing. We need to stop it processing, don't we? If it deletes a message. How do we do that? Let me look back. So it's deleting the message, but it's also still sending it to the define command. So I've got define code. So the code runs, grabs the banned keyword, or grabs the list of banned keywords from the file. It then cycles through the file to see if the message somebody put in is part of the banned keyword. Okay, because we separated it out. So now what I need to do as well as if this is going to work. So for every message that gets put in chat, it checks for the banned keyword. Now, when the define command is used, it's still considered check, but it doesn't do anything. There's two actions that run. There's the define action here, and there's the banned word action here. So you put in the define command, and the banned word action goes, hey, you tried to use a banned word, so I'm going to delete that message. Meanwhile, the define action goes, oh, someone's used the define command. Let me show what it was. So we need to marry those two together so that if someone uses the define command, specifically moderators, and it's a banned word, if it finds a banned word in the list, it then has some way of reporting back to the define action and saying, hey, don't process this. Send you a DM on Discord what it looked like for me earlier. Looked fine when Duca did it though. All right. All right, so can you try it again now? And see if it does the same thing. Probably now would be good since we have an ad break, so any non-subs won't see. Well, actually, you'll still see it, won't you? Still see the chat. Just don't see the video. All right, so when Dark Muppeteer has a moment and they try it again, hopefully we should be on top of it and we should be grabbing it and deleting it. What would happen if a mod allows the auto-modded message? I don't think we can get around that. Because it's Twitch level moderation, I think it runs the auto mod stuff first. So it goes, hey, is this word in the auto mod list? Yes, it is in the auto mod list, so I'm going to hold it for mod review. And then my banned keyword list runs through if it doesn't get auto modded and does its thing. I don't think there's any way of jumping the hierarchy and making my action run first, just because auto mod is native to Twitch. So, you know, at that point, there we go. So, Dark Muppeteer tried it. If I deny it, then we shouldn't see in chat, which we don't. So, yeah, we should be good. Same. Oh, wait, hang on. Chat. I still see it. You must have better TTV or something that's updating your chat, because I have it open in a browser window. I don't see it. guess if no one else sees it, I mean, let me show you what I see in my browser chat window. And that's what I see, and that's what everybody else will see. Maybe you see it because it's your message. I don't know. Okay. So we're capturing messages in the middle of chat messages or words, banned keywords in the middle of chat messages. It's case insensitive. Yeah, I think that's a you issue, Dharma Patir. Or not so much a you issue as the person that created the message. I think anybody will still see their message. They'll just delete it for everybody else. So we should be good. What was the last thing we were working on? What was I about to do? Oh, the marrying of the... We need some kind of connection. Surprise, because his job's been given to a bot. So what we need is now, we need to make a connection between the two. If someone uses a banned keyword and they're using the define command, we need to not just delete the message, we need to make sure that the define does not continue. Okay, thank you, Dixon. Alrighty. Yeah, so at the moment, we're actually not, for all the things we've put in place, we're nowhere nearer to stopping what the original idea was. We have banned keywords. We can check. We can delete the messages if mods put banned keywords in chat.
Coffee?
But the define command still process. So we've got to find a way of stopping that. More spare time, can have tea and a snack while watching. You see? I see. Always look on the bright side of life. Do-do, 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 do-do. So, I've got to try and think how we can have a look at the define command. So the define command is purely C# code. That is all it does. So I wonder... Oh no, that'll have worm me for the rest of my evening. Do-do, do-do, do-do. You're welcome, Jim. Do-do, do-do, do-do. Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay, so... Oh, Smikes is streaming. This is probably not Smikes' affiliate-versary stream, though. Yesterday, well, 2 days ago, was Smike's official affiliate-versary, but he wasn't streaming on Sunday. So he streamed on Monday, and everybody was wishing him happy affiliate-versary, and he's like, no, no. We think he doth protest too much. So, yeah. I'll see what he tried to do there, Entropic. Okay, so looking at this C# code that we have for the define command. What's going to be the best way to do this? We could set like a variable and then check the variable. And then we'd have to reset the variable after every time. Alternatively, I could grab all the code I already have, put it into the define. That might be an easier way of doing it. So go to and chat keywords. Mr. Brain, how are you doing? Oh, come on in. As you're taking her. No, Jim, don't be throwing it back at me. Wait, where did I go? Come back. Big Amy, where are you? Hello. Well, okay. I think you still hear me, right? You just can't see me. Coming to say hi before my job interview. Whoa! Well, good luck, Mr. Brain. You hear me? Thank you. Yeah, I just need to figure out. The weird thing is, there we go. The weird thing is, my camera did actually point down the webcam. So, had you had an image, it would have worked. Let me jump into studio mode real quick. You scroll down to the webcam scene, Osbot webcam. Let's go into the video capture device. Deactivate. Activate. No, that didn't do it. Okay. All right. Well, this isn't great, is it? I mean, it might be great if you don't want to see me, then it's perfect.
Ribbit, ribbit. Who's the good lead? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
What's weird is when I look in Snapcam in the app, I see what you're doing. Okay. All right. Well, while you all play, I will try and fix this. All right, let me try this. All right, let's see if this works. See if I can come back in 3, 2, 1. Hey, just back in time to not be squashed by HarryOCat. Ta-da! All right, here we go. What's that, a Yoda ribbit? I mean, we've got 25 ribbits
And there was
now.
much rejoicing.
We have 25 ribbits now. I'm not sure if I can go back and see what the ribbit was that was just announced.
Ribbit.
There is not a Yoda one.
Ribbit.
My almost certain knowledge.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit.
Yeah, I actually don't keep a record, or it doesn't keep track of which ribbit was used, which audio file.
Hear me?
Yeah. Okay. So let me try this. Let me see if I can
hear me?
I can get the band chat keywords working by implementing everything I have in the separate band keyword action into the define action. And then we can keep the band chat keywords as a separate thing. If I can build it into this. Paste sub action in here. Reading in the band keywords. And then if we go back to the band keyword action. This code. Here is the here. We copy that, close that, go back to the define. A birdie singing in the shower. All right, so this is the code we run. What we can do, hopefully,
Ribbit for your pleasure.
Keyword check. Then we put that in. We have a dog trying to break in the room. And if we have raw input 2, that message ID 2, and check, and that needs to be
Parable, good dog.
Right. Raw dot input 2. Chat message. Okay. Now the issue we have now is I've taken everything from the band keyword stuff and put it into define. What's going to happen when they both run at the same time? We're going to have the define code run and go, oh, this is a banned message, delete it. And then the banned message code is going to run and go, oh, that's a banned message, but it's already been deleted. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen now. Because we do need to capture, we do need to stop it running. I can help putting all the words into define. Yeah. Sleazy, how you doing? Oh, come on in. Happy Tuesday. You're just trying to moderate the moderators or something. I think that should work. So for now, let me compile this. Save and compile. I go back and take off the, or disable the banned chat keywords trigger for now. Okay. All right. Dukasoft, would you mind testing the define command now with the not milk word and just see if it does manage to not process it? So we need the not quite what I was going for, although it does seem like it's actually not processing anything now. What if I do define alias again? Okay, it worked. Deleted the message and it didn't process it. And it is still working normally. So there we go. Problem solved. Nice try, Dukasoft. All right, so I think we got to where we need to be. At least now we have an infrastructure in place where if we need to add things in the future, if we need to tweak it, it's there and we can do that. But hopefully I have blocks in place now that Balint probably doesn't have. So, you know, I'm not going to encourage everybody to be just as trolly in Balint stream
Parable,
as you've been
woof,
here.
Woof, bark, woof, bark, woof, woof.
So, getting on to the other issue, as you might have heard there, when TTS is used in any form, it says the name of the voice before it actually says the TTS message. Now, I spoke to the people at StreamerBot, and they said, we think something's changed with Monster, the Monster TTS. Because, yeah, it shouldn't do that, and it doesn't show in StreamerBot that it does that. In StreamerBot, when you look at the message that it's supposed to say, it just has the message. It doesn't have, like, %voice % before it, or, you know, the name of the voice, like Morgan or Parable, and yet it still says it. So it seems like the whatever TTS Monster is sending over has the name of the voice in it, but it's odd. It's a weird one. If that was the case, I would expect to see it mean, it's almost like I need to code around it, but you can't code around it if you can't see it. Boy, lollipop, boo-doo-doo-doo. Harika. So if there was a string that actually had the word parable at the start, I could lop it off, but it's not there. It's weird. So if we look at the message, if I go and look at the action, just double check it's actually the case. If we go to action history and I look at the TTS action and inspect variables, actually, what about inspect variables before run? I rarely go into that. Inspect variables when queued. Yeah, none of the messages at all none of the messages actually show it. So we have raw input. Okay, raw input is what the TTS should say. And this is what it shows. And then we have raw input URL encoded. And this is what it shows. See, nothing in what it's trying to say has the name of the voice. Very odd. Very, very odd. I wonder if it's something directly in SpeakerBot. So in SpeakerBot, there's a log. SpeakerBot is the TTS portion of StreamerBot. And in there, in the log file, it says tts.monster-parable, which is the name of the voice, pitch 1, rate 0, volume 100%, WebSocket 14, and then it has DM's message at the end. So it shouldn't actually be saying voice name. It's so weird. It's such a weird issue. We go to speech engines, TTS Monster, Parable. All right, voice aliases. Go to Stanley Parable, TTS Monster Parable.
Parable, this is a test message.
Do you hear that? Did you hear that coming through? It said parable, this is a test message. So even in the testing via the via SpeakerBot, yeah, it does it. So that's weird. Speaking options. User said, say username. Only say username if previous was different.
Parable, 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 parable.
Yeah, I mean, looking in the options, it smacks to me that it's something in SpeakerBot rather than something that TTS Monster has changed. But looking at the settings, I don't see anything. You know, if there was a checkbox that said, say name of voice used, it would kind of make sense. And there's a lot of stuff in here, but I don't see anything that refers to the name of the voice that's being used. Trouble. Placement. Voice aliases. Nothing in there. Great. Output device. Nothing under there. Speaking options is what we're looking at. Ignored voices. This gate. Counts. I whispered. Very odd issue. Now, I don't know how to get around it. Let me put an update on the speaker streamer bot. If there's anything else is said. Search for monster. I can't find the original message. There's a lot of activity on the. Here we go. Okay. Any of the other voices places there is free, or at least all to that. Also, there's bit in speaker bot view the test button.
Parable, Parabel, 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 Andal Ribbit.
Parabel Andal Ribbit is Icy's new name. Parabel Andal Ribbit. Wincing, how the devil are you doing? Welcome on in. Stupid autocorrect show. Happy Wednesday, -1. Wincing. One message was deleted by a moderator. What do we... well, it works, right? The deleting works. It works for deleting Dukesoft's message anyway. There we go. Demonstration effect. I'm signing off. Have a good rest of the stream, dude. Jim, good to see you. Great to see you and your other half. I can say better half if she's not still here, right? You and Layla back on Twitch again. Yeah. So just do a shout out again for Layla, who did in fact raid in. There's Layla, look.
Found, not found.
Look, blonde again.
Client styles site.
From 2020.
Okay,
November 2020.
Go and create this?
There you go. Go drop Layla a follow, please.
Obviously I do.
Working in Unity.
That doesn't sound right.
On a fantastic first-person game.
Maybe it.
Let's go and show all the love. Drop the follows. And you can catch Layla and Jim
gonna be
on Twitch soon.
Just type it here, it's easier.
Oh my goodness, Shipwreck. How are you doing? Welcome in, Ship. 100 biddies in my face. Thank you so much. How are you, Ship? How are you doing? Are you having a good day? We just had to moderate the moderators. As I don't know if you were in Balint's stream last night, but I used the define command, which uses Nightbot, and Balint used the word milk, but instead of a K on the end, it had an F on the end. He intentionally used the word. So I just thought, wouldn't it be funny if I just used the define command in his stream and I put that word in, and then it came back with a very inappropriate response and an F-bomb. And it was what made it more funny is that Balint was about to go BRB, so we went across to the BRB screen, and then he came back and he's like, "No, Nightbot, what are you doing?"
Milfart, Milfart, Milfart.
Yeah, what Icy said. Yeah, so it's quite comical. So, yeah. Then Balint and others that shall remain nameless decided to come in here and try it here today. And you could do it here as well. So, yeah, I just spent the last way too long putting something in place now that stops the moderators from doing that. It was a hard F-bomb. because, you know, you have the creator dashboard where you can put in blocked words, banned keywords, and that works great for viewers. It gets overridden by mods. Mods can actually use whatever words they want. And now we've put something in StreamerBot that stops naughty mods from doing it as well. Balint again, I know, hard to believe, right? Yeah, so difficult to believe. Yeah, so Dukasoft's been trying all day to try and get around it. The thing is, if you use the define command and you put in a misspelling, typo, and I don't think it's clever enough to correct it. Thank you. I think we've found Lodoc's favourite new keyword trigger. Could be wrong, but I think so. Maybe when somebody uses that, we need a message in chat to say, you've been super this many times. No, maybe not. Okay. All right. Good for that troll. Yeah. So the only issue we have now, I have no control over. The issue we have at the moment is with TTS. When you use TTF, it does in fact say the name of the voice in SpeakerBot, or it actually says word. So, for example, it might be on cooldown at the moment. Let me have a look. Okay, so if I put like "welcome in, ship," I can't because someone just beat me to it.
Parable, Stanley.
Yeah, so that not so great test from somebody turned into the biggest troll of all. I think they're trying to get a mod sword. It's Dark Muppeteer. So that obviously wasn't the best test because it said parable in the message. So, wait, did it not say at that time? How would we know, Dark Muppeteer? How would we know? Yeah. So cleverly, ship, auto mod, caught that. Yeah. Yeah, so the auto mod and the creator dashboard banned words works for viewers, doesn't work for mods. So it's only if you have trolly mods that you have to be a bit clever and MacGyver it. It didn't say it. Well, we don't know. How do we know if it said it? Because, you know, parable was kind of in your message. Thanks, Dark Muppeteer. Yeah. We may never know now. Okay. All the Spanks. Where's my joke? Wait, what? Joke. Lodoc tried the joke. Why did we not get a joke? I require a joke from Bit.ly now. You really don't. Yeah. I mean, you think dad jokes are bad until you hear them from me, and then you're like, no, make it stop. It's weird though. Why? I wonder if the joke... No, the joke wouldn't have had a bad keyword in it, or it would have just shown a deleted message. It is interesting. All right, well, let me force it to give you a joke. How about that? Because the weird thing is I don't even see that the joke tried to run in StreamerBot. It's weird. Okay, tell a joke. Come on, give Lodoc the joke she deserves.
Pirate, did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's okay, he woke up.
Okay, he woke up. There we go. There's your, yeah, not so much a dad joke as a bad joke. Although, are those two interchangeable? Probably. But there you go. Hopefully, when it comes off, I didn't get it. A kid napping, kid sleeping,
Parable,
napping.
Stanley E.
So the kid was napping at school and then he woke up. It's not a great joke. It made me laugh the first time I heard it, but I'm like the 18th time now, so yeah. I think the fact that when we did the joke, it still said parable, I think it's still an issue. It's still a problem. Yeah, it's a weird issue. It's a very weird issue. I don't know. It would be nice before they release the next version of StreamerBot or SpeakerBot, if they can in fact get it fixed, whatever's causing it. Let me have a look. I don't think there's an update for SpeakerBot.
Ribbit for your pleasure.
No, so we've got the latest version of the public stable release for SpeakerBot, and I believe check for updates. Yeah, we've got the latest on both SpeakerBot and StreamerBot. There you go. Yeah, there might have been a bark or two in the background you may have heard or may not. I also didn't get my 2 shirt reveals when I redeemed them. I'm offended. But I always correct it, Lodot. I did give you a refund on the twice that you tried it. And, you know, we also did fix it. So, you know, it does work now. See? It works now. So you got a refund, and I also did it for you. So you basically got 3 for the price of none. Wait, what? No. Anyway. Yeah, so hopefully everybody's happy now, apart from the trolley mods that can't be trolley mods anymore. Possibly. Yeah. All right. You know what was on the agenda for today was some game dev, but also, do you remember yesterday I showed you this photo? That was me and the handsome Turgoose at the Classic Game Fest. Yeah, this fest here, Classic Game Fest, which we just had this past weekend. That's me and Turgus, and I did say I would show you some more pictures today. So, you want to see any more pictures, or you're like, nah, we're fine. We've seen enough pictures. So, me pics, and that was first one, next one. That's weird. No preview available. I wonder if it's because that shows me that one. Won't show me a preview of the second one for some reason. Weird. Won't show me a preview of the movie. And this one. Okay. All right. Here's another one. Okay. And normally, I'm not a big fan going fam. Unless they've been on stream. And you might remember Firefighter Gamey.
Ribbit.
Firefighter Gamey thought it would be quite funny to tickle my ankles on a previous stream. Do we remember that? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So, we were walking around and Firefighter Gamey said, do you know what? I'd like to have pictures taken.
Ribbit for your pleasure.
In a kind of comedy way with all of the people we see in costumes. And we just happened to see a Hollow Knight character and fighting games character sitting down at a table. So Firefighter Gamey went up and said, hey, do you mind if I sit in the middle of you guys and I have a picture taken? And they were like, no, that's fine. So here's the picture. There it is. Firefighter Gamey with the guns in the middle. Yeah. Can't imagine walking around with that head covering on all day. Yeah, I can't imagine that. Harrier Cat, I am really handsome. I wish I could have met you two ugly bugs. I mean, someday, Harrier Cat. Someday we'll see your glorious flowing locks in person. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Dukesoft. So yeah, that was another picture. There was lots of people walking around. Lots of people walking around like this, with these pointy ears on. Are we doing a Zelda thing here? There was lots of them. I mean, like, I don't know if they were all together or if they thought, hey, I know what nobody else will wear. And then they got there and they're like, dang it, everybody's wearing them. Yeah. Nerdwino, my fave moon person, soon to be Twitch partner, is in the house. How are you doing, Nerdwino? Good to see you. And just because Nerdwino said he absolutely flatly refuses to use the new redemption we put in yesterday so people could shout themselves out, I will save him the trouble. There we go.
Pretty sweet. Oh yeah, I guess you guys were... Yes, there you go. I'm glad you're still here, Science Streams. I had these... I was going to put them on for you, but it's actually kind of warm. So, let's go jump on Mahoodles. That's who we're going to raid.
Back to raid. Don't raid out, Nerdwino. Keep streaming.
When I tried to type
then we can raid into you. Wait, this is a clip. Never mind. Never mind. What did you dress up as? I dressed up as an affiliate streamer. Octavius, how you doing? Welcome in. Look, I dressed up as an affiliate. Oh, it's the gorgeous, the beautiful trophy wife, Mrs. Gamey. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Thank
Here
you
is
very
your
much.
lunch.
Appreciate that.
Now everybody was asking leftovers on garlic bread and pasta, a homemade chocolate chip cookie.
Okay, that's quite delicious. Thank you very much. Love you.
Love you.
All right, and I can put the cookies away that I was snacking on. And yeah, there we go. Pasta on garlic bread. Anybody knows Peter Kay? Garlic bread. It's the future. Mmm. Well. Let me put it over here. Try not to make a mess.
I can either confirm or deny.
Isn't that why you wear a t-shirt, Octavius? That catches all the food, right? Oh my goodness, Kilted Ninja in the house. How you doing? Sup, Kilted? I have to put it in chat, otherwise it'll break some kind of golden rule. So, there we go. Sup, Kilted. All right. What an epic dinner. I mean, leftover garlic bread from yesterday and leftover pasta we had last night. So, yeah, leftovers are great, right? All right, what did I miss? Geez, I thought you were going to end that sentence with Turgus. I don't even remember the sentence now. It's been 2 minutes, Nerdwino. Short-term memory loss. Garlic bread, see, don't my patinos. Garlic bread, it's the future. Good old Peter Kay. Okay, so, quick recap. For some reason, it sent the email to myself as Google Drive links. But what's even more strange is that some it gives me a preview of, like this one and this one with Firefighter Gamey in the middle. But other ones it doesn't. I mean, I get that the movies it won't give me previews of. I'll have to download those. Give me the option to download those. What is... I'll refresh. Mm. Yeah, it won't. No preview available. It lets me download it. Okay. And if I download it, sorry, Photos can't open this file because this format is currently unsupported or the file is corrupt. Excellent. Excellent. Good job, Gmail. Oh, I guess you won't be seeing that picture. Let's have a look. Does it let me? It won't. It won't let me download the MOV, so you don't get to see the movie. Yeah, and it's messed up on the others. So yeah, great job. Great job. I guess these are the two pictures you'll see. Now, I can show you on my phone, which is obviously always so clear. All right, I'll show you on my phone. Maybe it contains me. No. Something trophy wife. Oh, yes. Definitely is my arm candy, my trophy wife. Right there. Okay, so let's see if I can get these pictures on for you. Okay, so this was in fact another attempt by Firefighter Gaming to have a picture taken with people in costume. It is this. There you go. That's quite the costume, right? Yeah. There you go. That's that one. What else do we have? So they had, and I think I posted most, if not all of these, on the Discord server in the Twitch subs only channel. So I know most of you guys are subs anyway.
Parable Lee is so handsome as Ferret Stanley Parobly.
Yeah, still messed up, Harrier Cat, but thank you. One of the stands had custom, you can't really see from this, but custom minifigs. Yeah. I think it was $5 each. Say $5 each or 5 for 20. So buy 4, get 1 free. If I zoom in, you have things like minifigs that you can't normally get. They've made as custom minifigs from Stranger Things. Yeah. Let's have a look. What other minifigs did they have? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know a lot of them. I mean, I know this guy, Mr. Krabs, but now there's going to be a Bikini Bottom Lego set. Maybe these will be official ones. Yeah. No, I'm messed up. That's why you fit in so well, Harry Cat. We're all messed up, just degrees, right? Yeah, so that was the Lego minifigs. They also had these, which seems like a great way to make some money. Okay, so there were ID badges from different shows. All right, so if we zoom in here, if you're all familiar with Bob's Burgers, there's one for Tina, employee ID. Get, okay. Thank you, Octavius. I don't know why we didn't get hype. There it is, delayed hype. $108 subs, you insane gentleman. Thank you for your tier 1 gifty to Lactation Sensation. Hype was still processing. I mean, it was probably being checked for keywords or something, possibly. Yeah. So there's Bob Belcher, Bob's Burgers. I guess it is Bob Belcher, really. There was, I guess, Archer. Does anybody watch Archer? They had Archer IDs. you could buy. Which basically, they've done it on a PC, they've printed it off, and they've laminated it, and they've put it on a keychain, and then they're selling them for $5 each. That seems like a pretty good markup, to be honest. Not going to lie. Seems like a pretty good markup to me. What else do we have? Some of these I don't even recognise. Anthropology Unit, Access Pass, or Sealy Booth. I don't know. Must be a show I don't watch. Obviously, you know, Rick and Morty, gotta have those ID badges. Let's see what else we got on here. They had them for Jurassic Park. You want Jurassic Park ID badges? If you're a dino fan. $174 gift is Berlin. You are just as insane as Octavius. What am I going to do with you guys? Thank you very much, Berlint Science Streams. You're very generous. Tier 1 gift sub to Breast Milk, Best Milk. I don't think that's a breast boobies picture. No. Thank you for those blurb biddies. Where's the blurb announcement? There it is. I still need to move that up because look, it's the subscribers thing that's coming over the other thing. Okay, so that's all the pictures and all the fun and all the stuffs from Classic Game Fest I went to last Sunday, and just so happened, per chance, by coinkydink, to bump into Turgus and his family and a butt tuber. So. What? Feel alright. Thank you very much, an anonymous gifter, for the tier 1 sub, no less. That wasn't science. I don't know what planet this is. There's no way of knowing, Tilted, because it was anonymous. Same as there's an anonymous professional singer who does the Billboard command audio. Okay, but thank you, Anon, whoever you are, for your tier 1 sub to Milky Booby. Anyway, let's have a look at a clip, shall we? Thank you, Kilted. Thank you for the clip. There we go. Double bubble. Thank you very much, Berlin. I now have 2 boobies. 2 booby clips. Dukasoft. Dukasoft, what are you doing right now? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? It's a parade. It's a parade. Can we lift this up a bit? I can't see. It's a parade for Kilted. What? Kilted Ninja automatically gets the diamond emote. Newest member of the VIP club in the channel. Thank you very much, Kilted. Wow. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. So that's a thing. That thing looks good on you. It does, yeah. Yeah, look, right next to Kilted's name. If you can't see the Diamond VIP badge next to Kilted's name, either restart the app if you're on mobile or refresh your browser and you should see it. Because it's automagic. No, thank you, Kilted. That's a lot of commitment. That's a lot of pointages. And, you know, it's not like at some other channels where they're like, oh, somebody got VIP. Let's double the price. And then everybody that's close is like, oh, now we don't like Kilted because he just put the price up for everybody else. I don't do that. Okay? So you're no further away now from VIP if you're trying to get it than you were before Kilted's redemption. Okay? Just to put everybody's minds at rest. Might be saving up their points to get it. All right. Okay, and I do believe during the parade, Octavius swung back in with another gifty, and it went to Kilted. What? What? Kilted Ninja gets a tier 1 sub from Legend Octavius. So not only becomes a VIP, but becomes a subscriber the same day. Oh my goodness. Kilted does get the double whammy.
Ribbit.
Oh my lordy. Thank you very much.
Ribbit.
Wow. Wow. It's turning into that kind of day today. Wasn't me. Isn't that what somebody would say that it wasn't them though? You know, I spent half the stream today putting in measures to stop inappropriateness. And guess what? Everybody's like, hold my beer. You think you can block? You think you can block inappropriateness? Take this. Harry Cat. Of all the things I thought I would be saying today, to Harry Cat, I didn't think it was going to be thank you for soggy milk jugs subscription. Yeah. Thank you, question mark, Harry Cat. Okay. All this milk in here, and I'm lactose intolerant. I'm sorry, Yoga. How you doing, Canadian Supermodel? How are you doing? Are you having a good Tuesday? Are you having any tacos today? Is it a Taco Tuesday? I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how I'm expected to pronounce these. Okay, so thank you, Balint. Thank you, Balint, for your gifty, your tier 1 subscription gift to Milk. To Milk Yuku Shot. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And Dukasoft, thank you so much for a type of milk I haven't heard of before, and apparently they are live too. It says there. So thank you, Dukasoft, for that totally not inappropriate
ribbit.
Gifty. Challenging any chat, let alone one full of indie devs, is a questionable decision. I mean, I never actually set a challenge, Eclectic. I never laid a challenge down. I'm just trying to combat the effects of it. Yeah. Lean into it. Buddy. I was about to say good morning, but it's actually 2 p.m. Oh my goodness. I mean, 1 p.m. for me, but good afternoon. Yoga. Hope your day is going so well that it's flying by. And that's why you didn't realise it was already the afternoon. Or did you just wake up? That's even better. Yeah, today is one of those days, apparently. Yeah. We've already completed 2 levels of the hype train. What are you doing? Put your hands back in your virtual pockets or something. I love my mushy brain. My brain is mushy on the daily. Nerduino came in earlier and commented, and it was like 2 minutes, and I went, wait, what was that comment in relation to? Yeah. And giving them hugs as well as subs. Subs and hugs from Berlin coming in today. That's delightful. Yeah. Smallest unit of language that has a particular meaning. Yeah, so Octavius, we spent most of the stream today trying to stop inappropriateness using the define command. I don't know who would dream of doing that, but apparently it's wide open. Nightbot is wide open to any define commands on Berlin's stream, as he found out yesterday. So I don't know if he's going to work around that or just disable the define command or just hope that there's not as many trolls in his stream as there are in this one. I don't know. Wait, did you just challenge us? I did not. No. I know better, buddy. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder how these names don't break rules. I mean, maybe Twitch's favourite ambassador can tell us. I guess, I mean, are they even reportable if it's not against any rules? I don't know. Yes, usernames do have to exist. When you gift a sub, you start typing in a search term and then it starts shortlisting it so that you can pick somebody from the shortlist. That's how we... It's not just coincidence that these names are gifted on this channel. They are very clearly chosen. Yeah. But you know what the funny thing is, and by funny I mean not funny at all, is now if we use the who subs command, these names do appear because they are subscribers of my channel.
Pirate, get hyped for shit.
Yeah. But you know what? 147 out of 200 sub points. Hey, bring it. Let's see. No, Berlin, why? Why? Why you got to make it so I have to try and mispronounce these things so you can't clip me and show me on your channel? 53%.
Pirate, get hyped for Tyndall.
Tyndall, there we go. Thankfully, someone that actually does subscribe themselves. 53% of a level 3. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. It's far too generous of you guys. Belint, thank you for giving a gift one.
Stay a while and Pirate, listen. Get hyped for do stuff, make things.
Hey, do stuff. For gifting a tier 1 sub, I don't even know how I'm going to get around this, to see you, Mati, Son, D. Yeah. Oh, great. Now my wife's here and I'm going to see all this inappropriateness. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for the pin, Dukasoft. I am eating my lunch, but it's a bit rude to chow down in everybody's ears, but I am getting there. Thank you. Thank you, Berlin, for the gifty. Yeah, you see what I have to contend with, Kilted. Yeah, you get Kilted Ninja comes in, and Kilted's like, "Hey, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy you a light curtain." I'm like, "Wow, that's Govee. That's a good brand, and it's quite expensive. Thank you very much." And then you get Berlin come in and be like, "Do you know what? I can spend just as much in this channel as Kilted, but watch this." I'm like, run away! Maybe Twitch does not remove users with such names. I mean, based on the gift names we're seeing today, it makes them money, so why would they? DJ loves these names. I can neither confirm nor deny that. And thank you for running the who subs command and trying to get inappropriate ones to come up and see how TTS pronounces it.
Pirate, get hyped for Sleazy does it again.
Sleazy! We know Sleazy! Well, there does seem to be quite a bit of sleaze today in the names. Lurk, for reasons. Hey, that's Bardi's line. That's usually when Bardi's going to go live.
Get hyped for Starlight Lacuna.
Starlight Lacuna. Alright, well, Dharma Patir is lurking and...
Pirate, get hyped for Hungry for Nuts.
Ribbit, real good. Why? The internet people are causing him... They are causing me grief. Yeah. Yeah, before you know it, I'll have grey hair or something. Behave yourself. They just take that as a challenge to not behave themselves. That's exactly how I would have pronounced it. There we go, you see?
Pirate,
see?
Get hyped for Bits_Shirley.
Bits Shirley. Show her the clip from yesterday. The clip from yesterday, this clip. Turgus was fantastic, and he was bigger than that. I mean, I don't know why there's any inappropriateness there. I mean, I just wouldn't have read it out. I mean, I feel like it's rude not to acknowledge these people killed it, because, you know, if I was gifted a sub, and I went back and watched the VOD to see when I got gifted, I'd like to see that I was called out and I wasn't just overlooked. So you have to try and be a bit clever. Get around these things. Yeah. Difference is on Balint's stream when it's anonymous gifters, they usually charge it back and Balint ends up having to pay the fees. Whereas here, I think we don't get those kind of... Just get people so generous, sometimes they want to be anonymous. And so that it shows as a different person. And possibly they can kick off some kind of train of hype or something. Hey, that user had an active profile picture, so that's a legit user. You mean Hungry for Nuts might actually stream? Legend, OBS Legend, actually creates something called the Move plugin that allows us to do a lot of the effects on stream. So big thanks to Exeldro.
Pirate, get hyped for target user %.
Yes, he was checking out his site. This is gamey. Don't feed the trolls. Ribbit real good. Ribbit. After the stream, I usually check the clips. I know today it's going to be like, okay, you have 78 new clips.
Papa, can you hear me?
Ribbit. Pirate, get hyped for cum_soaked_sock.
Mrs. Gamey, stop. You're not making it any better. They're the same height. No. Okay, all right. It's that time, one guy. Or it was 2 minutes ago. Yeah. Let me go and take one out because it's still adding double songs to the queue. All right, there we go. If I come over here, I'll scroll down to songs on stream. So for the past...
Get hyped for Hario Kart.
For the past week, it's not even telling me on my Discord channel which songs people are requested. 7:21. The last week, we've had nothing reporting to Discord. Okay. All right. Now, here we go. Here it is. We have it every stream. One guy shows up every stream, and just when it's that precise time, press this song. So enjoy. Entropic, stop breaking things. Wait, what?
Pirate, get hyped for Supreme Doom 56.
Yay, Doom on a partner push. Mario Kart. All right, so dang, these are real. They sure are, Berlin.
Get hyped for Seri_bot.
Here we go. You might be like, wait, how does Seribot subscribe to your channel? Because they were probably gifted by my favourite bear. Nice bear. There we go. Sorry, Mrs. Gamey, you didn't get to blow me off the track this time. Had I been blown off the track? Oh my goodness, all the things. Octavius, always good to see you. Thank you for your ongoing support and generosity. I hope your appointment goes well, whatever it is. And I hope it's not twins, unless you want twins, in which case I hope you see on the scan what you want to see. Wait, what?
Rabbit.
Phrasing indeed.
Ribbit,
Yeah.
ribbit.
Goodbye song.
Ribbit.
You didn't expect to actually hear the song you requested, did you? One guy today with all the shenaniganry. Well, so many things still run. I mean, why not? Davies had to run because he had an appointment. But yeah, when I get blown off the track, of course, when the Feeling Blue redemption is successful, we have this little guy on the cloud, Lakitu. Look, click. Look. Brings me back. So many things still running. I know. Usually there's not that much chaos going on.
That's what she said.
When someone tries to disconnect me, but yeah. Also, there's a lot of moving parts on this stream, so try and stop all the moving parts for a fake
Pirate,
disconnect.
get hyped for Science_streams.
Whoa! Wait, Science Streams, Twitch's favourite ambassador, subscribes to this channel. No way! My goodness. Alright, let me just reply to this message. Hang on a second. Save that.
Pirate, get hyped for Kokumbara.
That's what she said.
I do have an appointment today.
Pirate, get hyped for Dawn_gone.
When I say I have an appointment, I'm driving Minnie to an appointment. Just need to see what time the appointment is.
Pirate, get hyped for Hugin 9129.
Alright, so the appointment's at 3. I need to leave at 2, which means I have 40 minutes before I need to leave the house. It does kind of seem a bit pointless trying to get into any game dev half an hour before we raid out, right?
That's
just
what she
me,
said.
or maybe,
Parable,
possibly.
Zara's puppies, Zara's puppies, Zara's puppies, Zara's puppies, Zara's puppies, Zara.
Stop it. Get some help.
There we go. Let me scroll back because I feel like I've missed some stuff. Blah blah blah.
Rabbit back.
Hey, Balint, that's you. It was, yeah. I was his first sub ever. And also his first subscriber. Yeah. Not reading this. Not doing that. Why does it pick the... I don't know, half of me wants to code it out so it doesn't actually show inappropriate ones. Then half of me is like, you know what? Not funny. Just leave it. These people get to use a command, you see. And people, you know what? People that legitimately come here and subscribe might see themselves on it, like Balint. Yeah. Kilted getting naughty. What timeline is this? I was like his 82nd.
Pirate, get hyped for Science_streams.
And I guess they don't queue up.
Pirate, get hyped for Bentley 13.
We had Bentley in there as well. They should queue up really, shouldn't they? Not very often people use that command. It's even less often that people use it at the same time. So let's put fixes in for things as they happen. So who subs?
Pirate, get hyped for Bits_Shirley.
Put it to
Pirate, get hyped for GUI_dreams.
Subscribers. Okay. All right. It should go to a blocking queue
get
now.
hyped for Bone_Bandit69.
You are a pirate.
It says pirate because there's an issue with TTS at the moment, which when I spoke to StreamerBot, they said it's a monster issue, TTS monster. So every time it uses TTS,
Pirate, get hyped for Come_Guzzler.
it says the name first of the TTS voice, and then it says the message.
Pirate, get hyped for Poop Pusher.
I have all the best subscriber names, right? Are we all jealous? People that stream out there, are you jealous that I have all these lovely names? Subscribers.
Pirate, get hyped for Desist Dawdling.
Desist! There's Desist. We know Desist. Here's all we did today was look at the schedule. You know what, Balint? If you were here for the whole stream, you wouldn't even have to ask
get
that
hyped
question.
for Warrior 9137.
I did tell you, Balint, some time ago, I said, quit your job, you need to focus on this modding for me thing full time. And you've done the half of the thing where you don't have that job anymore. You haven't done the half of the thing where you're here all the time, though.
Let it snow, let it snow.
I believe in you. You got
my goodness.
Let it snow.
If you want to.
Let it snow.
Bit gamey.
Yeah, the watercolor one could be fun. I think the less controllable ones are interesting, like watercolor or coffee or something, because yeah, it's like you don't really have total control of what kind of shape you end up with, and that might be kind of fun too. Because then the onus is not on you; it's on nature, right?
It is, in fact,
whatever it's going to do.
Snowstorm. Casey.
And then you figure out how to problem solve. Because really, that's what this is. It's a shape challenge, right? It's like challenging you to think about shape, think about proportion, think about how you can say different things with different types of shapes, but also
it is Queen of the Cases, Queen of the
creative
Snows, Queen of the Arts,
which is really what art is.
Yeah.
It's creative problem solving.
Soon to be
So
Twitch
it's like your
ambassador.
problem is you have this awkward shape that you wouldn't normally make. What are you going to do with it?
I feel like that's
Welcome
Balint
back to
Law.
work. Hey Baron, thanks for hanging out. It's always good to see you. I hope the microscopy and the...
Hey Reg, how you doing? Welcome on in. Very educational clip you got there.
Exactly the same. That's
I know, and for some reason we made some changes, And it does 2 shout outs now, shows 2 clips when people raid in. So you get 2 for the price of 1, Casey.
Definitely doesn't sound
If you don't know Casey Snowart, one of the most talented artists I've ever seen, not just on Twitch, but ever seen in the history of ever. If you're not already following Casey, you need to get yourself over there. She has all kinds of activities. And, you know, we had a bit of a chat about artists yesterday, was it? Yesterday's stream, where we had Moo in here and we were talking about these. Casey, what do you think to these pencils? I need your feedback as a professional artiste. Ticonderoga, do you think these are good pencils, Casey? They're, in fact, 24 number 2 HB pencils. And I had a chat with Moo yesterday, and we decided they were pretty good for sketching. And I bought a sketchbook, and I bought some pencils. And apparently, according to this package, it's the world's best pencil. So I think any pencil is good.
And there was much rejoicing.
Problem is, though, when you're as... what's the word I'm looking for? When you're as not very artistic as I am, you need all the help you can get. So, you know, if I can get the world's best pencil, then my awful drawings and sketches might just look that bit better. Okay? At least then you can't say, oh, a bad workman blames his tools, because I've got the best tool. It's true. It says on the packaging. Anyway, Casey, what were you up to today? What were you doing? What did I miss in your stream? Casey, of course, you know, I think you just had your, was it 1 year partnerversary? And according to Berlin, you're now going for ambassador, which I don't know why you wouldn't get it. Now, I've heard of lots of reasons before, lots of motivation that people have for trying to get partner status. If you haven't heard, Casey wanted it so she could bring the plight of the Vakita to the front page of Twitch. I mean, does it get any better than that as motivation for getting that badge? Yeah. So Casey is good people. She's a close friend of the channel. And we just got a delicious raid. So thank you very much. And thank you for those follows. We do have anonymous follows on. So just a heads up. I don't generally shout people out, but I do appreciate them. Let me catch up with chat and see what's happening. But you can trust me, Ribbit. No, we're not doing Ribbits right now. Soon to be Twitch ambassador. Yeah, apparently. Thank you for the hype and shout. Oh, well, there's a sea slug dragon 2 then. Yeah, you see? 2 for the price of 1 today. Oh, gosh, that's too much clout. It's really not, though, is it? I feel like some people deserve all the shouts and all the love and, you know, as many people as I can send over to follow Casey's channel that weren't already following, I would like to do so. You're okay? Good, good. Yay, drawing. Will we get drawing streams from you soon? I wouldn't dare, Casey. What I might do, at the most, is try and do a sketch off stream. I think we pretty much agreed I'm going to start with a butterfly. I'm going to do a sketch off stream, and then I'm going to show it and see what people think. So we'll see how that goes. But I was also told yesterday by Moo that I do in fact need to do the challenges that you and Anthony Wheeler do to help me improve. And then we had Ella Rain in here, and she said she's trying to do a sketch a day to improve. So yeah, it was quite the arty talk yesterday. Yeah. You just got to practice. You can do it. Well, the thing is, Moo came in, showed me a fantastic drawing that he'd done, a pencil drawing. And then he said, I think if you can do 30 minutes a day in 18 months, you'll be at this standard. And I'm like, I love your confidence. I love your optimism. But I don't see it happening because I can draw a stick man and people will go, oh, look, it's a cucumber. I mean, I don't know what to say, to be honest, when I can't even really do anything artistic-wise. Any artist will tell you the tool matters less than the desire of the artist to create. I'm very emotionally driven. I'm not going to get into reasons, but I'm very emotionally driven to be able to do this, Casey. So yeah, it's something I'm going to devote some time to over the next few days. Funnily enough, needs to draw a line. I see what you did there. Duke. Yeah, we did the partnerversary on Tuesday. Yeah, I drop into Casey's streams when I can. Mostly I'm lurking. But yeah, you should absolutely support Casey. in the plight of the Vakita. See how a proper artist does things. Yeah. And yeah, thanks again. I really appreciate the raid. Don't forget to we're not talking about that, Casey. No. Yeah. We don't talk about a push here because I said I wasn't going to be the person on a constant push. And while the numbers were growing, they didn't grow fast enough for my liking. So I said if we hadn't got the purple badge in a few months, I was going to withdraw from the race, so to speak. So we're going to just see if we can get there organically now without a push. So yeah, I really appreciate the raid because that does help. Even though I'm not officially pushing, I still love that I still have such a supportive community that want to help me get there. So art is scary. Art is, yeah. I guess the good thing is, though, it's probably more scary if you do it with a black Sharpie. I guess, since I bought the world's best pencil, and presumably they have the world's best erasers on the end, hopefully it won't turn out horribly. I hope I do this butterfly, and everybody's like, I want that. That's fantastic. I can't believe that's your first ever sketch. Please, photocopy
And there was much rejoicing.
Scan it and print it and send it to me. That would be really good. I don't know. Also, it might be like my Bit Sketchy Redemptions where people saw what I did on a keyring Etch-a-Sketch and they're like, what is that? I see lots of lines, but shouldn't they be connecting or something? Oh, yeah, didn't work out so well. Shark Geek, how are you? Welcome on in. Just had a delicious raid from everybody's favourite artist, Casey Snowart. It's true. Art is a skill and takes time to build it. I mean, I get that. I don't expect to be good overnight or in a week. I know, perfecting an art takes time. I also get though that some people are born with a natural skill.
That's what she said.
And that skill can still be tuned.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
But I think that not everybody starts trying to do something at the same rung on the ladder, do they? So, yeah, we'll see. We talk about this a lot at the art gym. Yeah, I've been in Casey's streams before for the art gym. Just one of the many, many, many reasons to get yourself over to watch Casey in action. And what I find interesting as well is Casey has an unusual template. Okay, so when I go to a lot of streams, I go to Irish John Games stream, his pictures down here. I go to Nerdwino's stream, his pictures down here, his webcam. I go to Balint's stream, he has to be different, of course. His webcam's over the other side, but still at the bottom. When you go to Casey's stream, it's at the top. You're like, Casey! Yeah. You're probably better than you think you are. Most people revert to symbol making, stick figures, due to lack of confidence in skills or fear of making a bad drawing. Yeah, so I thought, well, if I start with a butterfly, obviously I can do the outline. Moo came in and said that he thinks I'll probably I'll struggle the most with the patterns. He said, mostly if it's like triangles and circles and said some other stuff. Yeah, and then Ella came in and said she does sketches, and she said she's currently working on, is it 1 point perspective? Was kind of talking about that. So yeah, we had quite an arty stream yesterday, to be honest. And now Casey comes in today and has turned this into an arty stream. Oh, I see. Well, I'll secretly keep pushing you anyway. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Obviously, it's been over a year now since Casey had her push, and a very successful one because you can see that delightful purple badge right next to our name, which is there. If you want a pencil that always stays sharp for your sketching, then these are cool. Is that? Yeah, I'm not very big on mechanical pencils.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
So mechanical pencils.
Parable, Canoe
we used to get
everyone.
We used to get mechanical pencils for when the kiddos were at school, and I guess I'm too heavy-handed for a mechanical pencil because I'll be drawing and then clunk. Oh, hang on, I've broken the lead. Oh, let's get some more lead out. And I don't really do well with mechanical ones. Here are my tiger studies if you want to see. I absolutely do, Casey. Yes, we want to see all the things. Look, on Bluesky, my tiger studies from today. Happy early. I didn't even know there was an International Tiger Day. Yes, look. This, wow. Do you know what this reminds me of? And I've never mentioned this, and I haven't actually thought about it in decades. When I was growing up, on the wall of our living room, our lounge, was a massive picture. And
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
And my parents won it, and it was by a famous, I don't know now if it was by a famous photographer or a famous artist. I think it was artist. I'll have to check with my mum and report back.
Let
But it
snow,
was
let it snow, let it
this
snow.
gorgeous tiger. Yeah, just that's all it was. I think it was a side profile, so more like this one down here, this pencil sketch. That's not just pencil though, is it? Is that pencil and ink? Because that black looks pretty dark. Or is it just
Let
a
it snow, let it snow, let it
or is it just a
snow.
very dark pencil? That's crazy. I mean, I think the thing for me is, as a beginner, is trying to find good reference images. I think that's what I might struggle with, especially for something like this. If I was trying to do a tiger, I mean, it looks like you've started off with like the bone structure, which gives you, I guess it gives you some idea for scale, for the limbs and the head and the body, and then obviously the image. And that's incredible. Wow. If you want to see Casey working on stuff like this, get yourself over there. Drop a follow. Do you know what? I know we got a 2 for the price of 1 clip. Let's get a third one. Another clip, please, for Casey, if you wouldn't mind. Okay, I'll pause the music so we can watch it. So
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I don't know who that is. How do I? Just some random person, I suppose.
mystery friend revealed.
Oh my gosh! Hello, friend! Thank you so much for playing. That was incredible. I don't know if you were watching the stream as long as you... I don't know if you were watching the stream while I was trying to talk to you. That was awesome. Thank you so much for the help. I would not have known what to do. I took a screenshot so that I could figure it out. That was awesome. You had a feeling they would... Is that like a normal thing with Journey? Is that what you do?
About this topic with Reiko.
Wait,
Rhacodactylus.
Happening.
Last week we talked
Oh my
about
gosh, that was so nice. Thank you so much. Sorry for putting up with me. Yeah, seriously, the goat right there. Round of applause for Arcor. My goodness.
See, but also...
Was I the worst?
But also, Casey, you get different types of artists, right? And I think that kind of slips my mind sometimes. Like, you know, you'll get somebody that specializes in, say, anime art, like Arcane or the Final Fantasy games. And then you get people that might specialize in animals, wildlife. You get people that specialize in landscapes. And then you get Andrea that, you know, specializes in realistic looking, can actually take a photograph and can use a pencil and recreate that photo. That just blows my mind. I see that kind of skill and this kind of skill, and I'm like, somebody just recognize that it is a stigma. I'll be happy. Baby steps. So yeah, there's a lot to art. It's not just, hey, let's grab a pencil or a pen and do stuff. Turns out we only needed Casey to come in for the chaos to stop. Please stay. There is less mayhem now. Yeah, it got a little bit chaotic. I actually had to implement something today to prevent the shenanigans that Berlin had on his stream last night. So interruption is absolutely most welcome. All raids are welcome, regardless of the size, regardless of the streamer, whether we know them or not. You know, I love expanding the community. I love when we get a raid come in, but it's also very interesting that the size of the raid and the number of people that follow, there is no correlation. You know, I can get a raid come in that is the streamer and their mod will get a raid of 2 people and they both decide to follow. I'll get a raid come in of hundreds, nobody follows. It's like, okay then. So yeah, the fact that the fact that 3 people followed, that's insane. I'm lucky if I get 3 follows a week. All right, so we were getting Big Gamey's bot to say nasty things. Yeah. Thanks. You know, Berlin, you know how naughty he can be. Do you remember when he used to have a wholesome channel? Do you remember? You remember when you used to go to Berlin's and you're like, this is wholesome here. It's a lovely family, safe space, and no bad words. And then I was in there last night and I didn't even understand one of the words he was.
Get hyped for percent, target user percent.
Thank you for that follow. I was in his stream last night and I didn't know what a word was that he was using. And then when I tried to use his define command in his stream, Nightbot came back and was being rude. And I'm like, what is going on? Yeah. You're a mega talent. Casey is a mega talent, absolutely. I like to pick Art Gym topics around Animal Awareness Days sometimes to help signal boost critters who need us. Absolutely. You know, Casey is not just a fantastic artist. She's not just a great streamer, but she's a good person. She has a good heart. And that's the kind of people that I want in this.
Pirate, get hyped for _soaked_ghost.
As I was saying, that's the kind of person that I want in this community. Yeah. Anyway, I'm actually going to be on front page tomorrow for the Horse Study Art Gym. You see, so if ever there was a day that was perfect timing to follow Casey, it's today. And then you'll get notification if you change the notifications from personalized to go live, because personalized never works. Then you'll get a notification when Casey goes live. Oh, this was my first time playing Journey on stream. I noticed that you're playing some games now as well, yeah. And I love when you get that overlap, you know, when you take somebody that has core content, like an artist that then plays games, and then you have me, who is a game dev that's also started playing games on the new slot on a weekend. And yeah, the new schedule is here somewhere, maybe. So this is the new schedule. So in addition to the Monday to Fridays from 10 a.m. Central Time, we now have a Saturday slot for Steamy Saturday where I play games on Steam. Last Saturday we had Sonic Mania. This Saturday we're having Devil May Cry 5. And all the rest of the week we have game dev stuff. So, yeah.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! I didn't know I'd get to meet my companion. Spoilers, we don't do spoilers. Right, moving on. Blah, blah, blah. I appreciate your belief in me. Very scary thought still, though. I mean, everybody believes in you, Casey. You do. So your artistic voice develops later in life and is very dependent on where your interest lies. I love that we're getting artists in here and I'm getting different perspectives, different points of view, different ways of working. It's very interesting. All of that comes from people studying those things for a long time, whether it's from an early stage in life or later life. There is. I'm actually going to upload the Schema stream to my YouTube so people who missed it can hear some of the research behind how art skill and style develops over time and through various developmental stages. Interesting. Honestly, I find that smaller stream communities tend to be more involved. Large view counts often means lots of lurkers. I think the number of follows tends to correlate more with the level of engagement encouraged by the streamer and what part of the stream the raid happened during. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to mention names, but I go to bigger streams and game dev streamers, and all you see is either they have slow mode on because the chat moves so fast, or you just see this almost never-ending scrolling chat. And as a streamer, you can't keep up with that. I mean, can you imagine if, like, the chat was scrolling all the time and you're trying to read it as well as trying to focus on what you were doing? I can't imagine that ever.
Rip it really good.
Pirate, get hyped for Mr._Brain.
Mr. Brain, we actually have Mr. Brain in chat today. Huzzah! I have noticed this too. I remember when science was family friendly. I mean, I think it's been a while now. But yeah.
Pirate, get hyped for Who is Tobias.
What was I lying about? Scroll. Wait, you do game dev here? Yeah, but in order to see it, Bardi, you have to show up. That's the thing you see. Bardi actually has a redemption on his stream. You can use channel points on Bardi's stream and request him to record a new ribbit. We've got 25 ribbits now. Anytime you use the ribbit command in this chat, talking about nature and things, we will have Bardi doing one of 25 random ribbits. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I think streams of that size must rely on a really strong chat community that interacts with each other instead of exclusively interacting with the streamer. Yeah, and I think also you probably lean heavily on your mods then as well to pin any messages that might be important or to engage with the chatters as well. You were trying to say you didn't know the term used and then the bot was rude. I don't really have much control over bots or mods in the stream. Or they're just a famous person that people come and chat at in the hopes that they will get the streamer's attention, like a game. Yeah, and I don't like that. I don't like that fakeness. Yeah. Oh, let me show up and oh, you're a game dev too? Yeah, I'm a game dev. Look, here's my game. We actually have a command here, Casey. I don't know if you've seen it before. We had an anonymous professional singer record it for us. And if somebody comes in and just starts throwing links or talking about themselves without showing any real interest in the stream, then we have this command.
Yeah, I'm not a billboard. A mother ferret billboard. I'm not a billboard. I'm not a billboard.
There it is. So we don't like billboarders. We do like raiders. We do like people known to the community to share their stuff because we like to spread the love. We don't want randos coming in here and just trying to use my audience of hundreds and hundreds of viewers to show off their own stuff. So yeah. So extra much, Emily. Yeah. View bots and driving while texting, or view bots. Yeah. I think we all know those people, don't we? We know who they are. And the same professional singer record a similar thing where he encourages a raider to show what they worked on. You see, the problem is I'm getting all these requests in now, Bardi, for the professional singer. We had Darkma Patir yesterday saying, can you get the professional singer to record something that's the opposite, but is still billboarding because of the new redemption that we have? The new redemption, of course, a mere 1,000 channel points called Eclipse Yourself, and allows people to shout themselves out, show their own clips off. You see, so Darkma Patir said it might be good if the billboarding professional singer could record something for that. So at the moment we just have this audio clip, and we don't, so I've limited it to once per stream, and I've already used it once, I guess. But anyway, if I was able to, then you would hear a small audio clip got recorded for it. Show what you got. If you ain't, see what you're doing, Berlin. You're putting stuff in chat, thinking I'm going to say it, and then you can show it on stream and go, "Hey, look, here's Big Gamey. He raps." I've fallen for that. Fool me once. There's a bunch of high view art and maker crafter streams that have fast, busy chats, but it's a lot of people interacting with each other and not necessarily every chatter trying to interact with the streamer. Well, that's a good sign of a healthy, large community, at least, far better than fake community view botting. Yeah, I mean, I think not only do we know about view botting and fakeness and all that stuff, I think we could all probably, we're not going to do this, by the way, we could probably also name and shame at least one person that we know that has done it, or, the impression is that they do it. So I'm just going to read it in my head, Berlin, because if I read it out, you'll clip it. Yeah, okay. It's a song for raiders. Well, maybe I'll speak to my anonymous professional singer and see if they can sort anything out for me. I hate to do this, and I don't like people to raid in and then I go run. The raid was 26 minutes ago, so I feel like it's not an immediate raid and then I'm running off. But I do have to leave the house in about 10 minutes to take Minigamey to an appointment. So I do in fact have to raid out now. No, Casey. That's the thing. If I'd feel worse doing it if like you just raided in, or if it'd been in the last 5 minutes.
Pirate, get hyped for one other something.
Ribbit.
But the fact it was nearly half an hour ago, I think we're okay. I think we covered everything. We covered all your amazing stuff. We covered my stuff. And yeah, we had a nice chit chat. So great. If you want more arty chit chats like that, get yourself over to Casey's stream where you won't get lost in an ever scrolling chat, where there are friendly people like we have here, where there are fewer trolls. No, really, there are fewer trolls. So yeah, go do the thing, please, if you would. I mean, there'll always be kind words.
Get hyped for bits_Shirley.
There'll always be kind words because you're a kind person, Casey, with a kind soul. So, yeah. Also, you know, Casey sometimes does IRL streams. Yeah, it's true. Go do the thing. You know, it makes sense. If Casey doesn't get at least one new follower, okay, today, I can only put it down to one thing, and that's that everybody here is already following Casey. All right? Can't wait for more Casey IRL. You see, and Yoga Garrel also does IRL streams. Yeah, it's true. Goes into Canada land, into the wilderness, fighting off bears and chupacabras so that we can see all the deliciousness of the Canada land wilderness. And
Parable,
woods and stuff.
BitGamey has an itchy keister.
I don't, though. Why would you say that, Balloon? That's not true. I was not following for some reason, but now I am. Yeah, Bardi! Be that person. Be cool like Bardi and make sure you're following. Even if you think you're already following, just go check. Just hop on over to Casey's stream and just check, all right? See if that little heart is filled in. See if the notifications are not set to personalize because they're terrible. Make sure they're set to go live, and then you'll find out when tomorrow, in fact, when Casey goes live on the front page of Twitch. Yeah.
Ribbit.
And there's going to be a gazillion viewers in there then because of front page. Yeah, it really bumps up your numbers. So go over there and add to those numbers if you would. That would be great. Very much. I'll do my best to live up to the follow expectations. Hyping you up a lot. No. It should only be intimidating if you're not as good as I'm telling everybody. And as we both know, Casey, you are. So, yeah. So, Dint. I don't have a butt cam for tier 4 subscribers that show... Anyway. Okay. See, thank you, Bardi. Bardi's telling me I'm not doing a very good job. He said, I haven't really shouted you out enough. We haven't had enough clips. I haven't said how great you are and covered all your stuff. So maybe I need to call the doctor's office, cancel the appointment, Minigamey, and then we'll just carry on waxing lyrical about how great Casey is. All right, hang on a minute. Oh, Casey says no. Okay then. All right. Well. Okay. Bye. Bye. All right. So let's do the thing. We're going to do the raidy thing. We can't raid Fantastic Casey Snow Art, which we've done before, as well. She raided over here. So I'm gonna spin around for a moment while I'm looking for a raid target.
Parable, show what you got. If you ain't got shame, show what you got. If you live for the game, show what you got to show what you've been dreaming of. If you ain't got self-promo, life's not living for.
All right, Down My Patir is on. We raided recently. Smikes is on. We raided yesterday. Let's have a look. Who else we have? Who's on that we haven't raided in a while? Wallaber is on, but I feel like we raided Wallaber recently. Jackie we raided recently. What about Doom? Doom is on a partner push right now. Okay. Doom is trying. Oh, excuse me. Doom is trying for the purple badge. All right. We're gonna crank things along. We're gonna hurry things up a bit because I do need to get going for this appointment, and I have like 6 minutes until I need to leave the house. So, Lynn, you're not helping. You're not helping.
Silenzio Bruno.
There they are.
And there was much rejoicing.
Pirate, get hyped for bone_bandit69.
Why does it keep choosing that sub? Huh?
Pirate, get hyped for Spanky Duck Butter.
All right, don't waste your points now because redemptions don't work on this scene. Okay. All right.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
All right, so big thanks to Casey for that delicious raid. Big thanks to Layla for the other delicious raid we had at the start of the stream. Make sure you're following those good people. And you're not going to deter me. I'm just going to keep talking. And we're going to kick off the raid to Supreme Doom 56. There you go. There is the thumbnail in the corner. All right. You've got your raid messages. First one is for subscribers. Second one is for non-subscribers. Thank you, Ella. Beautiful human. Always good to see you. And I hope you did your sketch today, Ella.
I told you to turn that thing off! It is too late and it's too loud!
Yeah, you see, I can counteract these, Belinda, like you can.
And I was actually looking at
There we go. You see, back. Haha! In your face. All right, so we're going to head on over to Supreme Doom. Maker, fantastic maker and crafter. Okay, I'm not muted. I know you think I am. Fantastic maker and crafter on a partner push. So when we head over there, stay on the train. Okay, when we get over there, you'll get more points for this channel. And then if you drop alert on Supreme Doom 56's channel, then yeah, it will really help with the numbers. So I will see you hopefully back here tomorrow. And remember what tomorrow is? It's Waddle Wednesday. So I'll see you back here and we'll do some game dev. 10 a.m. Central Time. See you then. Thanks, everybody. Bye.